Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Hallman Automotive pregame show. I'm Tommy Wood. As once again, I join Jeff Colburn for Volunteer Football right here on WAXC TV. You know, back on August 25th, 2012, Central took the football field for the very first time at Crampton Bowl in Montgomery. The opponent, well, it was the Beauregard Hornets. The Vols posted a 25-13 win. But that was only a jamboree game and didn't really count toward the final record. And, Jeff, we move ahead 3 seasons. The same 2 teams meet tonight, but, hey, this game is a whole lot more important.
A lot more important, Tommy. It means a postseason for both of them. I really think both of these teams are in a good position to make it into the postseason. Tonight's game, though, will go a long way in deciding in how they finish this race in the region. But Beauregard is unbeaten in region play with the Vols standing at 2-1. With a head-to-head win tonight, Central could take over that all-important second place, and you know what that means.
Of course, the first and second place teams will be hosting the first round of the playoffs. Third and fourth teams, well, they're forced to travel. So that, of course, adds to the importance of finishing in the top 2. It's also homecoming here tonight at Volunteer Stadium. Plenty of activities heading up to this event. And, of course, Jeff, I think that we saw a very complete game last week from the Vols as they defeated Marbury. They seem to be a lot more confident coming into this game.
A lot more confident and concentrating a lot more. Seem to have their minds in the game. Really impressed and happy to see that they regained that composure that looked like it was lacking a week or 2 ago. But last week, their highest point total of the season, the kids seemed to finally be having fun again playing the game and not just going through the motions. Offensively, I think they found a few more weapons that can be a huge help in the last half of this season, Tommy. But defensively, what I really like, the Volunteers finally swarming back to the football, gang tackling. The energy level was a lot better, but they've got to bring that same intensity to this game here tonight against Beauregard.
When we come back, we're going to take a closer look at both the Hornets and the Vols and some of the players that could play a huge role in this game tonight as we roll toward kickoff right here on the Hallman Automotive pregame show.
There's more than one way to get professional lawn care. Do it yourself, like this homeowner, with whatever this is. Pros use reliable, powerful Gravely equipment. This homeowner gets by with something else. Gravely delivers the high performance and quality professionals stake their reputation on. Gravely outpowers, outlasts, outperforms. Get what the pros use.
Get Gravely lawn equipment and more at Abernathy Farm Supply in Alexander City.
At Cabinets Direct, we strive to provide top quality products along with professional and courteous service. As a family-owned and operated company, we have over 40 years of combined experience in cabinetry sales and installation. We offer a wide range of cabinetry with fully customizable options. We also use only locally made products, keeping our money in our community. For more information, give us a call or visit our showroom. Cabinets Direct.
Miss Kitty's Country Kitchen in Hackneyville is serving up some good old-fashioned cooking. From their famous fried catfish to delicious chicken fingers, pork chops, hamburger steaks, and even prime-cut steaks, as well as sandwiches. Don't forget about their daily lunch specials for that quick, good down-home lunch every Tuesday through Friday. Miss Kitty's Country Kitchen makes it so good, you'll think Mama's in the kitchen. So load up the family and go see Miss Kitty and Tommy for the best food at affordable prices in Hackneyville. Call 256-329-3111. Open Tuesday through Saturday from 9 a.m. till 9 p.m.
Young's Drug Store has proudly served the citizens of Lineville and the surrounding areas for more than 50 years, providing fast, friendly service. At Young's Drug Store, you're more than just a number, which is why we strive to always greet you with a warm hello and friendly smile. Young's Drug Store offers a convenient drive-through window, prescription compounding, vaccination services, and after-hours emergency availability to better serve you. Young's Drug Store now even has the convenience of viewing and refilling your prescriptions online at youngsdrugstorellc.com. Young's Drug Store, located on Highway 9 in Lineville, 256-396-5632.
First State Bank is a community-owned bank established in 1971 with a mission to be the bank for all people in the area with a primary focus on good old-fashioned customer service. First State Bank has convenient branches located in Lineville, Ashland, and Wedowee. Since its founding, First State Bank has continued to grow and keep up with the banking industry changes in technology to give its customers the best service available, such as internet and mobile banking. First State Bank, here to make dreams come true for people just like you.
Harris Plumbing and Electric, just off the Ashland Square, has everything you need from the floor to the ceiling. Any project, big or small, looking to upgrade those dinosaur appliances? They have a huge warehouse of scratch and dent GE appliances that will save you thousands. You'll even have to look real hard for the scratches, and they come with factory warranties. You owe it to yourself to shop Harris Plumbing and Electric, where your dream kitchens become reality. Located just off the Ashland Square, give them a call today at 256-354-5600. Harris Plumbing and Electric is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
We're selling all brand new cars below invoice. That's right. You buy a new car from us, it's below invoice. We have interest rates that are below those credit union interest rates. We even have 0% on new vehicles. And we have one of the greatest selections to choose from. We have Chevrolet, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram. We got it all. So you come see us right here at Clay Automotive and experience the new Clay Way.
And welcome back once again to the Hallman Automotive pregame show. Tonight it is homecoming here at Central as the Beauregard Hornets come to town. We've got a huge 5A Region 3 battle set for tonight. Jeff, let's talk a little bit about the Vol offense. Last week Central had several impressive drives in that big 31-6 win.
We talked about it on that long ride home last Friday night, Tommy. Central really never had any long breakaway, what we call explosive plays. They had steady, consistent drives, and that's something that's really been missing all year. And another thing's been missing, they've had a few of those drives, but they've ended in a turnover or a turnover on down, and it was really pleasant to watch them finally finish off drives and put some points on the board. Impressed in that category last week. But, you know, I thought the way Cameron Peoples, the young guy, the 9th grader, came in, stepped up. They brought him up from the junior team to try to get some help in that backfield for Jalen Lyles. He might be just the answer they need to give them some relief here in the last part of the season.
You know, that's something that was very impressive. A lot of folks have been talking about that this week around town. And, you know, he's a running back. He came down the line like on a sweep, and you would see him plant that right foot, and he's north and south. Not a lot of juking, but I tell you what, he loves to get the ball up the football field. And I thought J.T. Burns threw the football probably best he has all year.
Exactly. The timing was good. DJ Ford made some great catches, ran some good crisp routes. And when you know as well as I do with Central's passing game, which has been lacking earlier, but it's all on timing. DJ able to get in and out of his breaks on his route, and JT able to deliver the ball. But again, like you said, Cameron Peoples, once he plants that foot, he's gone. Only 5'11", like 170 pounds. Got a lot of growing to do and a future ahead of him here in the next 3 years.
You know, we talk about it every week about the Vols' offensive line being outsized by our opponent's defensive line, but hey, tonight that's simply not the case. It looks very competitive across the front. Beauregard only averages about 190 pounds on the front line. Now, there are a couple of players that were out last week that could be back this week. That could add a little bit more size. But, you know, Jeff, they are an extremely quick group.
They are, and they're a lot like Central in the fact that they play good technique, they read their keys, and they react. But, you know, since we've started covering ball games years ago, Tommy, our rule has always been to look for jersey numbers in the 30s, and then you usually count on some lightning quick linemen. Well, Beauregard comes in here, got 4 of those along the line, and those guys are going to be shifting, they're going to be slanting all night trying to create problems for this offensive line of the Volunteers.
Defensively, last week was really a bounce-back effort, holding the Bulldogs to a single score, and that really on a returned fumble recovery. So you look at that, and defensively they really stepped it up. I thought the defensive pressure, it's something especially from those front linemen that we've not seen all season.
It's been a long time since we saw them get pressure on a quarterback like they did last Friday night. They really came off the ball well. They found their gaps. They got back there. And the defensive line just manhandled Marbury's front. I thought Lane Brown and Kobe Robinson, DJ Denny, they all played really well. They got to get that same pressure tonight, but they've also always got to be aware of this quarterback. This is a guy that can run and hurt you.
He really is, and he's a dual-threat quarterback. He's got great speed, and they rely a lot on the misdirection, a lot of speed sweeps, a lot of things such as that. I had a chance to watch a game film earlier today just to take the opportunity to do that. They really attack the edges. Didn't see a lot of runs up the middle, but they're going to run a lot of speed sweeps, a lot of fake it left, run it right, a lot of attacking of the corners, and that's something. When you look at quarterback Quay Wright, he's the man that gets that offense going. Not really a strong passer. Now, he may come out tonight and light it up, but in the films that I saw, not really a deadly passer, but I tell you what, he can really pick up the feet and put them down.
Got a lot of speed. Compare him a lot to the guy we saw at Leeds back 2 or 3 weeks ago, but only a 6 foot, 180, 90-pound junior, but a lot of quickness, pretty strong arm. Don't know how accurate that arm is, but he's got a strong arm watching him in warm-ups. But he's something that, especially the linebackers for Central, they're going to have to account for him on every play.
One thing we rarely talk about here on the pregame, but that is the special teams. And when you talk about the ones from Beauregard, a great kicker in Clark, and also the punter, Hunter Hill, your honorable mention All-State last year, averaging 39 yards a punt. And I tell you what, we saw him booming them here in warm-ups. This guy can really put a leg.
Got a good leg on him, and that really plays an important part in a game when you got two teams as well matched as this. They can flip field position and really kill momentum at any point in the ball game.
On the flip side, you've got Central tonight. Isaac Andrews will be kicking field goals. Thought he had a fractured collarbone last Friday night. It is not a fracture, more of a separation. He's not going to do anything but field goals tonight. Jalen Lyles will be handling the kickoffs, and also Colby Robinson will be doing the punting. So again, a couple of new guys in those roles tonight. So special teams very important in a game like this. We're moments away from kickoff. Central Clay taking on Beauregard. Kickoff straight ahead. This is Vols football coming your way next on WAXC TV.
You may know them from high school, from the local grocery store, or even your own neighborhood. These local teens have embarked on a new journey, one that begins at Southern Union State Community College. Visit suscc.edu/journey to see the life's journey these students have planned. We believe that you have an amazing journey ahead of you too, and Southern Union is the perfect place to begin at an affordable price close to home. Southern Union, where the journey begins.
It's football season, and the Tide is ready to roll again. Bama fans, make sure you have everything you need to show your Tide pride. Bama Wear on Highway 280 in Childersburg has it all. Polo coaches shirts, game day t-shirts, hats, watches, autographed memorabilia, Daniel Moore prints, and home goods. Bama Wear is also the original home of the popular Bama Girl t-shirts and has plenty of Tide stuff for the Bama ladies, including houndstooth purses, dresses, raincoats, and more. So whether you're gearing up to show your Tide pride at home or the game, there's only one place to go. Bama Wear on Highway 280 in Childersburg. You can also get your Tide gear online at BamaWear.com. Roll Tide.
How come we're selling brand new 2015s when the other guys are selling leftover 2014s? Because we're the auto giant. Hey, coming right now, 2015 Honda Fit, folks, 41 miles per gallon. Look at this, $97 a month. The all-new Sarah Honda, Sylacauga. You come and see us. Hey, it's bigger selection, it's better prices. It's the Honda Summer Clearance Event. Coming right now, folks. One example, fun to drive Honda Accords like this, just $139 a month. Come on, that is so low you can't say no. Sarah Honda, Sylacauga, you come and see us.
The best Mexican dining experience around is found at Monte Alban Mexican Restaurant. Real authentic Mexican cuisine and atmosphere awaits you at Monte Alban with great specials on popular dishes such as the new chimichanga with shrimp, only $10.99. Beef or chicken chimichanga specials for only $3.99. Choose from select lunch or dinner combinations. Buy one and get one half off. Want to celebrate your birthday? Get a free drink, meal, and dessert when you dine in. 2 convenient locations on the Court Square in Ashland and on Highway 9 in Lineville to serve you.
Lake Martin Vein and Laser Center specializes in all things vein and laser oriented. Our physicians treat varicose veins and spider veins. We also utilize laser technology for things such as hair removal, tattoo removal, laser skin tightening, and laser facial peels. Wouldn't you like to see those unsightly varicose veins or spider veins disappear? Remove that dark, unwanted hair or eliminate fine lines and wrinkles. Most procedures are done in 15-minute sessions. Visit our website at lakemartinvein.com or call our office today at 256-212-9300.
For top quality sales and top quality service to back it up, look no further than Chainsaw Sales and Service on Highway 9 in Goodwater. Get the best names in chainsaws, trimmers, and mowers.
Steel.
A leading brand in chainsaws and lawn equipment.
Hustler.
The top-selling zero-turn lawnmower. At Chainsaw Sales and Service, you not only get the best product available, you can count on Jackie and his staff to provide the best service around for all your small engine needs, from parts to service. Contact Chainsaw Sales and Service at 256-839-6607.
Looking for a reliable mid to late model vehicle at an affordable price? Hallman Automotive of Lineville can help you with several lending options to get you the best rates with low payments on cars, trucks, and SUVs. Credit problems? No worries. Hallman can get you financed. Hallman also has Graceland Portable Buildings and many options with financing available and no credit check. Need work done? Count on Hallman Automotive and Transmission. Certified ASC technicians with 25 years experience in business. Alignments, brakes, transmissions, tires, and much more. Count on Hallman Automotive for all your auto needs. A hometown business with hometown people you can deal with.
Are you having a hard time today filling that position that you have open? Are you out there today looking for that right career opportunity?
At Onan Staffing, our business is people. We help motivated job seekers and partnering companies grow and prosper by setting the staffing industry standard for strong employee relations and exemplary customer service. We believe employees are a responsibility, not a commodity. Start building your career today. We position job seekers in a variety of services.
Let us help you today. Give us a call at Onan Staffing.
And welcome back once again. Time for football here on WAXC TV. Volunteer football style. Lake Martin Vein and Laser Center coin toss about to take place at midfield as the captains will meet there. For the Volunteers, Trey Kidd, Jalen Lyles, DJ Denny, and Peyton Reynolds, as they will meet out there with the Beauregard captains. And they are number 10, Colin Johnson. Also, I see number 58 out there, and that is Gabe Morgan, as we try to make a look through some of these guys and get that. But Jeff, we're looking at the weather. That's something that's really starting to grab headlines. There's rain north of us. We watched some of the weather forecasts coming out here. They said, you know, maybe a passing shower at some stadiums in Alabama. We're just kind of hoping we're not one of those.
Yeah, Tommy, this morning early we thought was going to get by without any rain tonight, but showers really popped up late in the afternoon across central and east Alabama, and we noticed some lightning off in the distance to the north of us. Maybe to stay that way and we can get this contest in.
As the captains meet out of midfield, we'll tell you that, of course, tonight is homecoming here at Volunteer Stadium, and Danielle Walker named as the 2014 homecoming queen. As, again, we see the lightning off in the distance. Coin toss won by Beauregard. They want the football to open this game up, as they will try their hand offensively against this Volunteer defense. The offense for Beauregard, an impressive group as they come in, and you look at it, they have been able to put up some pretty good points this year. Very explosive. Doesn't really have a one standout player like we saw against Tallahassee a few weeks ago, but the quarterback really the thing that makes this offense go. A lot of deception, a lot of eye candy. They're going to move the football around, a lot of misdirection in the backfield.
Yeah, they're going to have a lot of men in motion on basically every play, and averaging about 24 points a ball game coming in here tonight, Tommy, and capable of scoring from pretty much anywhere on the football field.
They are led by Quay Wright, the quarterback, 6 foot, 155. He is only a junior. Zachary Feaster is the tailback, 5'10". He is 165, a senior. Also in the backfield, you're going to see a lot of Malik Gibson, 5'9", 155. He is a junior. Also Hunter Hillier in the slot. He's 5'9", 195, a senior. Timothy Sin is a wideout at 6 foot, 165. He is a junior. And Samuel Lucas, 5'9", 145, a junior. Looking on the front line, Bubba Dowdell, the center, at 6'2", 255. He is a junior. The guards are Corbett Walker, 5'9", 205, a sophomore. Also Tristan Gamble, 6 foot, 280, a junior. And also at tackles, Austin Mitchell, 6'1", 265, a senior. Gabe Morgan, 6 foot, 255, a senior. So you've got a large size on the left for the majority of the night. That's Gamble and Mitchell at 265 and 280 respectively. And then more of a quicker side on the other side of the offense in Walker and Morgan. They will run from the spread pretty much all night. Look for a lot of attacking the edge on some speed sweeps and misdirections in the backfield. Jeff, let's talk about the Vol defense that's going to have the task of slowing down this Beauregard O.
Yeah, this Volunteer defense made up of 6 seniors and 5 juniors, Tommy. Pretty seasoned bunch, but in the middle is anchored by the defensive nose tackle. That's DJ Denny, 6 foot, 255-pound senior. Your tackle is Kobe Robinson, 5'11", 195-pound, a senior, and the other senior, Lane Browning, 5'10", 190. Your defensive ends, Bobby Carter, will be on the right side, 5'8", 185. He's a junior. And Marcus Heflin, 5'8", 180. He as well as a junior. A couple of all-world linebackers. You got Tyler Smith and Peyton Reynolds. Smith being a 5'5", 175-pound junior. Reynolds, 6 foot, 210-pound senior. Your corners, Deion Drummond, 5'6", 140, a senior. JoJo Staples, 5'10", 180-pound senior. And your safeties, DJ Ford, up-and-coming junior's really been physical this year and been a big surprise. Back here in that secondary, 6'2", 185. Ladarius Zachary, 5'10", 170 pounds. He is a junior, will be on the field side of the safety.
Volunteers in the home red jerseys, the white numerals, also the blue headgear. The silver pants with the red and navy trim. Vols will be kicking off from left to right to open up this game. It's time for a Talladega Ford kickoff. Of course, you can check them out on the web, TalladegaFord.com. Jalen Lyles will be kicking it off for the Volunteers this evening. As we mentioned, Isaac Andrews with some shoulder issues after last week's game. He will be handling field goals only tonight. And back deep for Beauregard, it is number 9, and that is, of course, Malik Gibson, as well as number 29, Bubba Myhan. Jalen, about a 5-yard drop as he gets us underway. Good booming kick by Jalen. Takes him back, going to go into the end zone. And that is an excellent start for the Vols to put it in the end zone. Something in warm-ups, Jalen was not really booming them like that, but the adrenaline is flowing now.
And Tommy, something that's real special for your football team when your starting kicker, Isaac Andrews, was out with that shoulder injury, unable to have any kind of contacts and not doing the kickoff. Jalen comes in there and puts it out, forcing them to start back at the 20-yard line. That's a big benefit.
First down and 10 at the 20 for Beauregard. You see him coming out right in the middle of the field. They will go from this quick huddle look anytime after a change of possession or after a kick. They will sprint to the position and go with a quick snap. Quay Wright, shotgun all alone in the backfield, sends 4 wideouts. Here comes Gibson. They'll give it to Gibson right in, tries to get around the corner. Defense is there. They'll drop him for a couple of yard loss. And on the stop across the way is DJ Ford.
And that Central right now really playing the run. They know that Beauregard's going to come out here and try to gain the momentum on the edges out there. Good job of staying at home, getting out there and making the tackle.
2nd and 11, they'll say. 2 split outs go right. 1 comes to the left. Man-to-man coverage out here on the near side. Speed sweep. Fake this time. Wright goes up the middle. He's got 5 yards to the 30-yard line. Track down there. Out to the 31. He will have a Beauregard first down.
Tell you, Tommy, Jalen Lyles got a hand around the ankles that time and really rode a couple of yards on the back of Quay Wright, but he shows you that explosiveness, able to tuck the ball down, turn it upfield, and move the chains.
Wright again loads up the shotgun. After picking up the first down, Gibson in motion. Gibson gets the call, right side, turns it up, skips through a tackle, and tumbles out to near the 40-yard line. They'll mark the knee down at about the 38. Shy of the first down. It'll bring up a 2nd down along 2.
Tommy, again, it's DJ Ford, the safety up there along the line of scrimmage, gets a hand around his foot, trips him up. But you see the speed, Malik Johnson. That's the guy you got to worry about out in the open territory.
This time, Wright rolls out to the near side, looking in the flats. Coverage is there, flips it down there, and it's incomplete. A little too high, and Flanord on the coverage. Breaks it up. It's going to bring up a 3rd down in a couple.
And his receiver out here in the near boundary, Tommy, he was open. That's Robert Cook. Had just come on a little curl to the near sideline, was open, but that time Wright a little bit high with the throw.
Big 3rd down play here. Wright with a shotgun, sends Gibson in motion, but Wright keeps it up the middle. He's hit. He's not going to get there. They drive him back. JoJo Staples comes in from the end. He will wrap his arms around him and bring him down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Tommy, JoJo's a cornerback, but they're playing like right now like they got 4 linebackers. Everybody crowding the line of scrimmage. Does a good job with the stop there. You see Beauregard early on. They a little bit of that Auburn offense. They like to run that read option. The quarterback that time know where to go with it.
Punting time for Beauregard. This is Hunter Hillier back in punt formation. Again, the All-State punter from a year ago. This guy can really boom them. Back deep, DJ Ford awaits the kick. Good snap to Hillier. This time, end over end kick. Ford can field, but it's a short hop, and it's going to roll dead inside the 25 at the 23-yard line. So the Vols with not bad field position to start 1st down and 10.
Now they gave up the 1 first down, then they stiffened and forced a kick that time. They're going to get it back just inside their 25. They're going to mark it about the 23-yard line where this offense will go to work.
Volunteer offense, J.T. Burns at quarterback. He's a junior. At 5'9", 160. Marcus Heflin, 5'8", 180, a senior fullback. Lyles, Jalen Lyles, the tailback, 5'10", 175. He is a senior. Power eye set. They'll sweep it to Lyles. Comes to the right side, needs a block, gets one, cuts it up. Lyles, he's to the 30-yard line and hammers his way out to about the 32-yard line. Good run on 1st down.
Tommy is finally stopped by the defensive tackle, or end from the far side, Nicholas Tate, across the field to make the stop. A good read, saw his crease, turned it upfield, gets very near 1st down yardage.
You know, I know that a lot of folks look at Quasi Jennings and say, that's your power back. Yeah. But I'm going to tell you what, he will put a hat on you with a great block there, gets Lyles an extra few yards. It's second down and about a half yard. Burns under center with split outs either way. Again, it's Lyles, left side, hitting the backfield. Nothing doing that time. He's going to lose yardage. Back to the 30-yard line. A loss on the play brings up a third down and a long 3.
And, Tommy, I think you got to credit that time Leighton Allen just came in right over the top of number 52, DJ Denny. Never got a hand or hat on him and slowed him down. He got in the backfield and dropped him for about a 3-yard loss.
Third down, we'll call it 4. 9:03 remaining in the first period. Lyles now in there at quarterback. 3 wide outs right, 1 to the left. Lyles will take it, roll out to the right side, looking, going to tuck it under. He's hit, and he's going down.
Nowhere to go with it.
Drop back at the 27-yard line. Now the Vols are going to be forced to punt the football away.
And Tommy, once again, it's number 35. That's Leighton Allen, the junior, along that defensive front. It gets back there and makes the tackle, but that's really a coverage sack. Nowhere to go with the football. The secondary was playing zone coverage that time, and no receiver was open.
Colby Robinson to punt the football away. Gets a good snap back there to him. He'll punt it away. Good booming kick. Nice kick. And a fair catch is made at the 39-yard line, hauled in by Minifield. First down and 10 for Beauregard as they will start at the 40-yard line, going right to left. Thanks to all of our sponsors bringing you Vols football on WAXC TV. They include Sarah Honda of Sylacauga, Southern Pipe and Supply, also Upsy Daisy Resale Boutique of Sylacauga, and Limeville Health and Rehab. First down and 10 for the Hornets. They will go from our right to our left here. 2 split outs go right, 1 will come to the left. Right will take it, hand it off, trying to bounce it outside, going to be cut off, cuts it back, and out to the 45-yard line goes Feaster. He will pick up about 5. It brings up 2nd and 5.
Tommy, nothing fancy that time, just some good lead blocking out front. Looked like Tyler Smith able to get in there to make the tackle.
No huddle for the Hornets. 2nd and 5. Wright will run the quarterback keeper left side. Needs a block, can't get it. Hit once, twice, then driven back. Good play by the Vols defense as they swarm to the football. Peyton Reynolds kind of hit him as he came through. Whitehead leads the charges from the secondary. They get him down. It brings up a 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, I think Whitehead's going to get credit for it, but Peyton's the one that forced him to change direction. Then the backfield that time slowed it down, allowed help to get there.
3rd and 5 from the 45-yard line. Right in shotgun formation. He'll take it, steps back, look for the pass. Looking in the flats, can't find anybody. Man is wide open. He finally sees him. The catch is going to be made, and back is Gibson. Then he retreats and goes forward to the 45-yard line. He just sat down out here at midfield, and everybody left him.
He was wide open, sat there, looked like for 2 or 3 minutes. I mean, you're both pointing at him, but just got underneath the coverage, found him an open spot, and as you mentioned, sat down there and waited on the football.
Everybody went with the deep receiver, and Gibson all alone out here. Catches the pass and capitalizes on the first down.
Tom, it's kind of matchup you'd really like to have. Had a linebacker really supposed to drop over here and cover him with Gibson's speed. That's the kind of matchup you look for from Beauregard.
Bunch set to the right side. Motion man goes. The handoff. Now he's going to throw deep. Got his man down there. Going to overshoot him. A little trickeration here. The pass that time by Wright, who came on the speed sweep. Stepped back and threw it deep, but overshot his receiver, incomplete.
Tommy looking for Lucas. He that time just a straight fly route down the field and got in behind. Looks like maybe it might have been Bobby Carter on the far side. Not sure, but I believe it's Deion Drummond's, wasn't it?
Drummond's over there.
And just lost a step on him, wide open, but Wright unable to get the football to him.
2nd down and 10. Also, here goes Wright in motion. They'll speed sweep it to him. He gets around the outside edge. He's tripped up, breaks the first tackle. They brought down over there by Marcus Heflin, shy of the first down, but that's a gain of 9. It's going to bring up 3rd and a long yard.
Time of that time, Walker Meadows in there taking a snap at quarterback. They're trying to get Wright in motion, get him set up one-on-one on somebody and get the ball to him.
Again, they stay with the same formation. 3rd down, a long 1. Again, your quarterback goes left side. Ball is loose. They scramble for it, and it looks like Wright got back on it, but he did have the first down until the fumble, and that's going to stop it shy of the first down, but it's 4th and a long three now.
Yeah, it looked like JoJo Staples come up, really put a hat on Walker Meadows, the quarterback that time, knocked the ball loose. It actually came back about 3 yards, but Quay Wright fortunate to get on it and retain possession for Beauregard, but it brings up a big 4th down right here, and they got a decision to make.
They are going to go for it here, sends wideouts to either side. Now they will wait. Looks like the play clock down to 12. They may end up trying to pull the Vols off sides. As Wright, with 5 seconds on the play clock, takes it, gives it on the right side, trying to cut it back inside and does, but he will be shy of the first down. The Vols will stop him. A big stop by the Volunteers, turns it back over, and the Vols will have it 1st and 10 when we come back. This is Vols football right here on WAXC TV.
We're selling all brand new cars below invoice. That's right. You buy a new car from us, it's below invoice. We have interest rates that are below those credit union interest rates. We even have 0% on new vehicles. And on our pre-owned selection, we have the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles that we've ever had here at Clay Automotive. So you come pick you one out, you'll love it. And come experience the new Clay way.
At Cabinets Direct, we strive to provide top quality products along with professional and courteous service. As a family-owned and operated company, we have over 40 years of combined experience in cabinetry sales and installation. We offer a wide range of cabinetry with fully customizable options. We also use only locally made products, keeping our money in our community. For more information, give us a call or visit our showroom. Cabinets Direct.
Do you smoke or dip and want to quit but haven't been able to with conventional means? Try Vapor. It works. Highway 9 Vapor has hundreds of flavors of e-liquid, from full and light flavor cigarettes to Cuban cigar flavor, even dreamsicle, blueberry waffle, and many, many more. Visit Highway 9 Vapor online at highway9vapor.com. That's HWY, the number 9, vapor.com. Call them at 256-252-8665 or stop by the store at 93119 Highway 9 in Lineville. Highway 9 Vapor. Stop smoking and start vaping today.
Why pay more for name brand children's, boys, juniors, and misses clothing when you can save big at Upsy Daisy Resale Boutique in Sylacauga? A great selection of names like Polo, Abercrombie, Mud Pie, and more. Upsy Daisy has maternity clothing for expecting mothers and accessories like bedding, strollers, and car seats. And they're all at affordable prices. And if you're cleaning out your closets, Upsy Daisy will even buy, consign, or offer store credit for trade-ins. See TJ, Cindy, and the rest of the staff at Upsy Daisy Resale Boutique in Sylacauga.
Depot Computer, located next to Depot Gun and Pawn on Highway 280 in Alexander City, is now selling and servicing cell phones, iPads, and tablets. Depot Computer also sells and services computers, laptop, and desktop accessories, virus protection. Get them cleaned up now. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Depot Computer, located next to Depot Gun and Pawn on Highway 280 in Alexander City.
Hey, just in time for back to school, there's a big sale at Sarah Nissan Sylacauga. Coming right now, folks, is our bottom line sales event. That means brand new Versys like this, 40 miles per gallon. Check this out, $99 a month. Sarah Nissan Sylacauga. You come and see us. Hold on, I thought of one more thing, folks. During the big bottom line sales event, brand spanking new 2015 Nissan Altimas like this, $5,000 off if you like, $199 a month. Make that short drive. Sarah Nissan Sylacauga. You come and see us.
6 minutes of football left here in the first period. No score. Volunteers and Beauregard. JT Burns under center. First down and 10 for the Vols. He'll fake the sweep, hand it off on the inside. A little bit of running room as it looks like Heflin battles forward for a couple of yards. It'll bring up 2nd and long.
Trying to just go with a dive to the fullback that time. Nowhere really to run. Beauregard up front doing a good job with Allen and Childers, but giving forward progress about 2 yards.
They fake the sweep to Jalen Lyles. He is out right now. Coming back in is Cameron Peoples as he is in at tailback. Lyles over here getting some equipment checked out. 2nd down. We'll call it about 8 yards to go. Burns pitches back to Peoples. Peoples needs a block, breaks a tackle. Peoples comes to the 40-yard line, out to about the 41, and a flag comes in behind the play.
Tommy, they're either going to get, look like it might have been I believe it's Kobe Robinson out here for a hold on the corner, trying to keep the linebacker off of Peoples. As he got to the corner, I think that's who they're going to throw the flag on. It's going to cost them.
It will be the holding call against the Volunteers. Going to bring up second down and long. 5:16 left in the first period. First State Bank score, no score between the Volunteers and the Hornets of Beauregard.
Kind of a big possession right here for the Volunteer offense. Their defense has been held 2 different times after giving up a couple of first downs. Got a ball on a turnover on downs that last time. The offense really needs to get something going and keep them off the field.
Backfield is an eye behind J.T. Burns. Goes to Lyles left side. Lyles slips through 2 tackles, dives out across the 30 to about the 31-yard line. Gain of 5. It'll bring up third and looks like about 11.
And Jalen that time, just what he got was on his own effort. He got hit in the backfield, looked like by number 42, William May, and kept that hand on the ground, just kept crawling forward, unable to keep his balance, but wound up picking up about 7 or 8 yards. About 6 yards, I think.
Yeah, still saying third down about 14. I was wrong on that, needing to reach the 46-yard line for a first down. Vols have yet to have a first down in this ball game. Again, the eye. Sweep it to Lyles, goes left side, needs a block, bounces it outside. He's got a first down and more. 40, 45 midfield. Lyles turns on the afterburners.
Look at here.
They'll say he steps out of bounds at the 39, but a huge run by Jalen Lyles, and that's good for a Clay Automotive first down.
And Tommy, 2 things to note on the corner. Peyton Reynolds, the defensive end, and the lead back, Marcus Heflin, with great seal blocks on the corner to spring him out into the boundary, and it was all Jalen Lyles from there.
First down and 10. We'll mark it at the 38-yard line as Malik Dark will check in. Lyles will check out. Actually, Flanord will check out. Lyles will stay in there. So you're going to see Dark and Lyles in the backfield at the same time. First down and 10. As Burns will take it, drop back, looking. He's got Reynolds all alone, can't see him. Rolls to right and going down. He had Peyton Reynolds all alone and just could not let loose of the football, and that's going to be a big loss.
Tommy, right there is where J.T. Burns' lack of height hurt him. 5'9", couldn't see over the line, had Peyton Reynolds about 5 yards behind everybody, didn't see him in time to get rid of the football.
Brings up a second down and back to 19, so you're behind the chains once again. As everybody knows, the Vols missed an opportunity right there. Pressure was on him, and he just could not get rid of the football. DJ Ford goes to the far side, man-to-man coverage over there. In motion goes Quasi Jennings. Handoff up the middle. That's going to be to Jalen Lyles. Lyles spins, and he'll bring it to about the 42-yard line. Gain of about 4 to 5, but still facing a third down and long.
And the linebacker, Alan Tate, the guy up there to make the tackle. And something, we heard coming into this ball game that Beauregard wasn't specifically a real technique tackling team. Thought they could run through some tackles, but so far tonight they pretty much brought them down when they got the hand on them.
Have been very good here in the first period. You got Flanord and Ford coming to the near side. Jalen Lyles on third down and about 14 is in the backfield. And the eye rolling back is J.T. Burns, throwing it and incomplete.
Wow.
Dangerous pass right there. It is broken up, and it's going to be punting time for the Vols.
Tommy, that's just a little corner route from DJ Ford, but you had coverage underneath and over the top. That's a ball that's got to have some touch on it. JT just tried to throw it on a rope that time. Real fortunate it didn't get intercepted.
Colby Robinson back in punt formation. Minifield stands deep. Colby with a chance to pin him deep off the side of the foot, but this could be to his advantage. Going to roll inside the 5 and unable to bring it back. Good hustle down there. And that is looks to be number 24. And that's Kendrick Turman. Great effort to try to save it, but it will be first and 10 at the 20-yard line.
He was one step away from putting that ball at the half-yard line.
Beauregard football starting at the 20-yard line. Homecoming night here at Central. In the backfield, Quay Wright will go back at the quarterback position. We saw him a few times at the slot, and speed back, we'll call it. Hands it off to Gibson. He comes near side. He's going to be hit and driven back. Great play, Peyton Reynolds from the linebacker spot And also give credit out here to Flanord and JoJo Staples for stringing it out.
Peyton Reynolds may be as good a linebacker as you're going to see going laterally. Side to side, the kid can run with anybody. He finds his gaps. He's just real patient. He waits there and makes the tackle.
Second down, about 9.5 yards to go. Quay Wright with a shotgun. Sends Gibson. This time he drops back to pass. Looking, throwing it deep. Got a man down there. The catch is made, and he's going to be brought down at the 40, maybe the 36-yard line. Catch made that time by Timothy Sin, and it's a big first down for Beauregard.
And Tommy, that's a blown coverage from DJ Ford that time. He got sucked in to the right side thinking he was watching the quarterback's eyes. The quarterback looked him off, and the receiver got a couple of steps behind him. His job's in the middle of the field that time, and he gave it up.
And another thing about Wright, we may have talked about him missing some receivers early, but that one was on the money. Well thrown pass. First down and 10. Wright's got it, fakes it, drops back to the right. Trying to go outside, needing a block. He's not going to get it. Whitehead with a great tackle to bring him down.
Well, it looked like he wanted to run a little option, but his back got too far out in front of him. He couldn't pitch it, and Central out there just stringing the play out, made a good tackle from Whitehead.
Loses 2, second down and 12. A minute 37 left here in the first period. Wright with a shotgun again. This time he'll give it. Speed sweep coming left side. Going to be hit and driven back. That is Minifield on the carry. He will struggle forward to about the 32-yard line, so he will pick up some positive yardage, but still leaves third down and long.
Central doing a good job of sealing the corners right now, Tommy, being patient and waiting for the play to come to them. But we've seen about 5 different ball carriers for the Hornets, and they all look to have good speed.
Back to pass. Wright rolls out right side. Throws it in the flats. Man is wide open. Catch is made and going out of bounds. Just found Minifield over there again, sitting down in the zone. Just a pitch and catch, and that's an easy first down.
He just ran Deion Drummonds off that time and came back about 5 yards, and Quay Wright delivers the football, but they're just playing real soft down here close to their goal line.
Wright with a shotgun, will take it. Give on the inside, breaks a tackle to Minifield, turns it upfield, inside the 15 to about the 14. A flag comes in.
I think it may be a face mask.
It could be very well that.
No.
They move it back a little forward, a little bit further, so let's get the indication. This may go against Beauregard.
The way he moved it is going to be a hold, I think.
It is the holding call against the Hornets. That's going to move it back.
JoJo Staples, a lot of pressure back there. It looked like he had him for a couple of yard loss, but a lot of credit to the running back. Just kept his feet under him and moved forward, but the holding penalty is going to bring it back.
That is a big penalty against this Hornet offense. If the Vols defense can come up big again, it takes it back to first down now. From the point of foul, we're talking about first and about 15 to go. This Beauregard offense, you're seeing it start clicking a little bit. As Wright changes the play at the line of scrimmage. First and long. This time he'll take it, fake it, drop back.
Wow,
got a wide open field, turns it up. Right to the 15 to the 10. He'll take it down to the 6.
Got to give Wright the credit that time with a ball fake, Tommy. Everybody on the defense thought he left it with the back in motion that time, and once he made one step to the right side, there was nobody within 15 yards of him.
Green grass out there. He turns it up for a big first down. It's first and goal just outside the 5 at about the 6-yard line. Wright will take it, hand it off right side. That's Feaster, cuts it back inside. He is going to be trapped and dropped down at the 5, gain of a yard. And it's going to bring up second down and goal, but that's going to be the final play of the first period. After 1, we are scoreless as we head to period number 2. This is Vols football on WAXC TV.
In a world that's ever-changing, you have to be sure that your choices are the right choices. At Central Alabama Community College, you'll know you made the best choice. We understand that you need the best educational opportunities. Whether choosing a technical degree program, taking courses to transfer to a 4-year college or university, or being a part of our national championship winning traditions, Central Alabama will provide you with courses and degree programs in tune with today's workplace. Get a sharper focus on your life by choosing one of our 3 convenient locations: Alex City, Childersburg, and Talladega. Central Alabama Community College. Central to you. Central to your success.
Tallapoosa Ford is the region's complete Ford dealer with service and sales beyond compare. Tallapoosa Ford is your F-150 powerhouse with America's best-selling truck with a superior selection on all truck types. Check out our inventory of Ford Mustangs on the lot, all with great financing incentives and an award-winning service department with you after the sale.
Hello, I'm Jeff Smith with Tallapoosa Ford, and I'd like to welcome you to our dealership to come and experience a low-pressure sales environment. With no commission salespeople, our sales force is here to serve you. Please come see us today.
Tallapoosa Ford, Highway 280, Alex City, where if we don't have it, we'll get it, guaranteed.
Young's Drug Store has proudly served the citizens of Lineville and the surrounding areas for more than 50 years, providing fast, friendly service. At Young's Drug Store, you're more than just a number, which is why we strive to always greet you with a warm hello and friendly smile. Young's Drug Store offers a convenient drive-through window, prescription compounding, vaccination services, and after-hours emergency availability to better serve you. Young's Drug Store now even has the convenience of viewing and refilling your prescriptions online at youngsdrugstore.llc.com. Young's Drug Store, located on Highway 9 in Lineville, 256-396-5632.
Lineville Health and Rehab represents a wonderful alternative to traditional long-term care and rehabilitation. Lineville Health and Rehab will meet your or your loved one's needs. At our facility, you will not only find a commitment to quality, but also a professional and caring staff. We welcome you to a tour at our facilities anytime. Lineville Health and Rehab, Lineville, Alabama, where our family cares for yours. 256-396-2104.
For top quality sales and top quality service to back it up, look no further than Chainsaw Sales and Service on Highway 9 in Goodwater. Get the best names in chainsaws, trimmers, and mowers.
Steel.
A leading brand in chainsaws and lawn equipment.
Hustler.
The top-selling zero-turn lawnmower. At Chainsaw Sales and Service, you not only get the best product available, you can count on Jackie and his staff to provide the best service around for all your small engine needs, from parts to service. Contact Chainsaw Sales and Service at 256-839-6607.
Looking for a reliable mid to late model vehicle at an affordable price? Hallman Automotive of Lineville can help you with several lending options to get you the best rates with low payments on cars, trucks, and SUVs. Credit problems? No worries. Hallman can get you financed. Hallman also has Graceland portable buildings and many options with financing available and no credit check. Need work done? Count on Hallman Automotive and Transmission. Certified ASC technicians with 25 years experience in business. Alignments, brakes, transmissions, tires, and much more. Count on Hallman Automotive for all your auto needs. A hometown business with hometown people you can deal with.
Second down and goal for Beauregard. Ball just inside the 5-yard line. Wright will take it, keep it left side, cuts it back in, and did he get in? He is right at the goal line.
He's very close,
and
Tommy.
They will say he is in there. Touchdown.
And Wright, real good at just cutting it back and finding that little crease, that time 5 yards for a touchdown.
And it is Beauregard strikes first, 6-0 our score. Jason Clark on for the extra point. First play of the second period. Beauregard gets on the board. Clark's kick is up and it's right through, no, off to the right. Wow, so off to the right, so 6-0. That could play a part in this ball game later on.
Tommy, you know, coming in, all the film and all the scouting reports told you that Beauregard likes to get the edge. They like to run those speed sweeps and get to the corner. Beauregard changed it up a little bit tonight. That you see that Wright is watching the creases in the middle. He's seeing the defense sometimes overreact to the boundary. That's where he's cutting it back and picking up the big yards.
Yeah, that time, especially on the touchdown run right there.
Right.
He starts to the corner, and the Vols defensively had strung it out. He was not going to get to the corner, but he was able to find a little gap and just basically find just enough running room to skip through the tackle and dive for the end zone.
Volunteers, especially Peyton Reynolds, Tyler Smith, and the linebackers got to be a little more patient. They got to really protect that middle a little bit more and depend on the corners and the defensive ends with the boundaries.
Balls with a couple of big stops on the first couple of drives. That time could not hold Beauregard out of the end zone. It's 6-0 Hornets. Malik Dark back to return the kick. DJ Ford and J.J. Jennings back there as well. Jason Clark to kick it away. Talladega Ford kickoff. Of course, check them out on the web at TalladegaFord.com. High end over end kick. This is going to be DJ Ford. Ford gets to the 20-yard line, Slips through one tackle to the 25, and that's where the Vols will start, first down and 10.
Offensively, Volunteers have got to get something going, got a first down or two on that initial drive, but the penalty set them back, and they can't play behind the chains against a team like Beauregard. They've got to get yards on first down, put it in manageable second and third down situations.
And penalties at tough times.
Right.
That's been tough in the first period. It seems like
It's been tough the whole first half of the season.
Right, and it seems like the holding calls and things such as that on this last in this game tonight has really put them behind the chains. Backfield. Back behind Burns. He's got split outs either way. First down and 10. Sweeps it back to Lyles. Lyles is hit at the line and driven back. Nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go. And I tell you, DJ Denny on the far side matched up against Leighton Allen. DJ's losing that battle here early in this ball game. Leighton Allen's been in there. When he hadn't made the tackle, he's forced it back into somebody else that could.
Second down and about 12 now. Vols trailing 6-0. DJ Ford comes to the near side. This time the wishbone look. Back behind Burns. Now they'll flank Jalen out to the right side. Second and long. In motion. Flips it out to Lyles. Lyles tries to get a crease. Cuts it back. Good move. Lyles close to first down yardage.
Going to be very close to it, right at the sticks, but I like that play. They threw it to him behind the line that time, give him a chance to get a couple of first steps, get something going, and get one-on-one in the open field.
And credit Marcus Heflin getting out there and making the block, and that's good for a Clay Automotive first down. Out to the 36-yard line. $10:50 remaining here in the first period. Flanord comes to the near side. You got Ford to the far. Throwing the fade pattern out to Ford. Ford makes the catch to the 45-yard line. It's DJ Ford over the shoulder.
That's the Duke Williams catch there, son. Just concentration, followed the football, ran to it. One-on-one coverage, good read that time, and a good throw.
Great throw by Burns, putting it out here and giving DJ Ford a chance, and that's good for another Clay Automotive first down at the 45-yard line.
This is a coaching staff that's really gained a lot more confidence in Ford catching the football in the last couple of ball games. He proved he's not afraid to go up and try to get it.
Comes to the near side again. Look at this, 10 players in the box. You may look for Ford again here. They'll pitch it to the outside. No, it's Cameron Peoples. He's got a gap. Peoples to the 35, to the 34, and he's a step away from taking it to the house.
At that time, that linebacker, Alan Tate, just reacted a little bit quick, got too deep, lost his angle. And Cameron Peoples, we saw him in first action last week, carried the ball 11 times for 72 yards, 6.5 yards a carry. Got a big future ahead of this ninth grade.
I'm going to tell you, if you get him and Jalen going on the same night, you've got a potent offense.
The thing about it, he can afford to let Jalen do so many other things.
See, now Jalen flanks out to the right side, a threat out there. Peoples back behind J.T. Burns. DJ Ford over here at the near side. Burns back to pass, going to throw it double coverage down there, but DJ Ford is there as well, and off the hands that time.
That's one DJ's going to beat himself up over because he knows he should have had that football thrown as well as you can throw it on that corner route, and it was right there for him.
Brings up second down and 10 for the Volunteers at the 32-yard line.
I'm going to tell you, we talked about in the first 5 ball games, the lack of passing game for this offense was going to hurt them, but the last 2 weeks, J.T. Burns, number 1, stepping up, really throwing the ball well. DJ Ford catching the ball well. They get that going, it opens up the rest of the game.
They'll sweep it to Jalen right side, needs a block, didn't get one. Quasi missed his man that time, just ran right past him, and they hit Lyles in the backfield, and that's going to bring up third and extremely long.
I tell you, if you're Jalen Lyles, you've got to pat Quasi on the head and tell him you've got to see those guys. He needed one block to get that corner out there, and Quasi just ran right by him.
Just missed him and went on by him. Brings up third down and about 14 for the Vols. I think you're in 2-down territory right here.
I think you are too, most definitely.
Quasi checks out. JoJo Staples comes out here with DJ Ford. Jalen dots the I. J.T. Burns will sweep it. They'll pitch it back to JoJo on the reverse.
I like it.
JoJo Staples takes it to the house.
36 yards that time on the end around the reverse. Everybody on the defensive side was on the near side of the field. JoJo could have strolled in on a tricycle.
JoJo Staples, what a great run. And the Vols tie it up with 9:14 left in the first half.
Tommy, the great thing about what's going on right now, you're getting more people involved in this offense. You're getting the ball in the hands of JoJo Staples, in the hands of Cameron Peoples. The defense can't only think about Jalen Lyles.
That's exactly right. You're seeing more weapons unveiled here in the last couple of weeks. Isaac Andrews with a chance to break the tie with 9:14 remaining in the first half. He puts it up and pokes it right through there. 7-6. Vols up by 1. We'll take this timeout. This is Vols football on WAXC TV.
Also, number 29.
Volunteers take the lead at 7-6 over Beauregard. Time for a Talladega Ford kickoff. You can check them out on the web, TalladegaFord.com. Jalen Lyles to kick it off for the Volunteers. Low knuckleball kick. Going to scoot away, and that's going to be trouble.
He's touched it.
He's touched it now. It's live. Going to try to get what he can. Going to be tripped up at the 12-yard line. That is Drummond's on the stop. And the Vols pin them deep.
And Tommy, that's a break again for the Volunteers to set them back inside their own 15-yard line. The last time Beauregard was on the field, you know, you'd say they pretty much run it right down their throat, right in the middle, drove the ball down about 70 yards down the field for their first score. Big offensive series just then for Central. Big defensive stand coming up right now.
9 minutes, 12 seconds left here in the first half. 7-6 our score. Quay Wright, the quarterback for the Hornets, as he'll take the snap. Quarterback sweep to the left side, cuts it back. Vols are there, and he bounces it back outside. Great run. That's all you can say there. Looked like we had him 3 or 4 times, and he's able to scamper through some kind of hole over there. And he is close to first down yardage. I'll say the knee hits down a couple of yards shy.
Yeah, you had Tyler Smith, also Peyton Reynolds and DJ Ford. I think Flanord was the one that finally came up and brought him down, maybe with Marcus Heffley.
Second down, about 2.5 to 3, as Wright sends Minifield to the near side. This time he'll keep it right side. The defense is there, but he cuts it back and finds a hole. There's a flag way back here behind the play, so this one's going to be coming back.
Yeah, they're going to get somebody for a hold. Looks like
53.
I'm sorry?
53, I believe.
Yeah, it's going to be. It's going to go against Beauregard, but it cost him a big run. You really see the explosiveness and how dangerous Quay Wright can be when he gets to scrambling.
Just gets to scrambling around there, and he's kind of hard to hem up a little bit. Like a greased pig back there in the back. Hard to chase him down. And that penalty is going to cost Beauregard and move it back. Thanks to a special sponsor, Harris Plumbing and Electric. Folks, if you're looking for anything from floor to the ceiling, you need to check them out at Harris Plumbing and Electric. They also have a lot of appliances where you can save thousands of bucks as well. 8:27 left here in the first half. Now facing second down and about 14 are the Hornets, back inside their own 9-yard line. Wright drops back, looking to throw, looking deep, tucks it under, going to try to scramble to the left, throwing it down there, and it's going to be incomplete. Had his man coming back to the ball. Flanord was on the coverage there.
It was looking to go deep, looked like to Cook down the far sideline, but Evan Whitehead with good coverage over the top from the safety position. Flanord underneath forced him to come back for the ball, just unable to hold on to it.
Big stop right here on third down, Jeff. You get a stop here, you got great field position.
Yeah, you're right. They're going to be forced to be in their own end zone when they kick this ball, and Central could really get great field position.
Needing a stop here on third and about 14 yards to go. They may take a while to come out of the huddle. They do now. Bunch set to the near side. Wright sends his man in motion. He will give it on the speed sweep coming the near side. Breaks a tackle as Gibson to the 21. He's shy of the first down. Shoestring tackle out here. And it's going to bring up a fourth down, and depending on the spot there, I tell you what, fourth and about a yard.
About a yard and a half short, I think. But I tell you, no third down is unmanageable when you got weapons like Wright and Gibson back there. You give them just a little bit of a crease, and they've got the speed to turn it upfield. That time, Peyton Reynolds and DJ Ford finally come in and make him get a stop on him just shy of the marker.
Hillier averaging about 39 yards a kick as he will punt it away to DJ Ford, who stands at the 40-yard line. Vols could again get some great field position here with any kind of return. High floating kick. Ford's going to take it, and he will call for the fair catch and make it at the 41, which is, again, good field position.
It is good place to get started from, get that offense back on the field. They had a lot of good momentum going on that last drive. Hope it continues, carries over into this one.
First down and 10 at the 41. Thanks to all the sponsors bringing you Vol football each and every week right here on WAXC TV. They include Monty Albon, Curley Motor Company of Alexander City, State Farm Insurance Agent Mike Coleman, and Abernathy Farm Supply. First down and 10 for the Vols. Tight set this time with the I backfield back behind Burns. Now Quasi Jennings in motion to the near side as Burns will pitch it back to Lyles inside, got a hole. Lyles bounces outside. Lyles with running room 45-40. He's knocked out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Good for another Clay Automotive first down.
Tommy, one thing you're going to notice when you go back and look at the film on that play, number 73, Trey Kidd drove his man about 9 or 10 yards down the field. Really opened up that corner for a big run from Jalen Lyles.
And a huge hole on the left side to the 35-yard line. This Vol offense starting to get things going. Cameron Peoples checks in for Lyles. Again, a luxury that Peoples is providing here in the last couple of weeks. The bunch set again. Quasi in motion again. JT takes it. He'll sweep it to the right side this time. Peoples, a lot of defenders out there. He's hit twice and driven at the line of scrimmage. He's going to be driven down.
And again, you talk about your lead blocker, your power blocker being Quasi Jennings, doing everything he can out there, but going up against Tate or May, those linebackers coming in, just not a lot Quasi could do to open up the hole.
And outnumbered out there as well, about 4 defenders to 1 blocker. That makes it a little more difficult as well. Now Lyles will check in, facing second down and 10 at the 35-yard line of Beauregard. Split outs are either way. Flanord, and here's DJ Ford on the near side. As they'll hand it off left side in the backfield. Nothing for Jalen Lyles. Bounces off a defender, gets back to the line of scrimmage somehow. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
Just an extra effort that time got him back to the line of scrimmage, may give him a gain of about a half a yard. But again, it goes back to what we talked about earlier. They can't play behind the chain. They can't have those 2nd and 10, 2nd and long yard situations. That just doesn't allow them to run their offense.
It really doesn't, and it brings up 3rd and long in this situation. Tough situation to be in for the Vols. DJ Ford, man-to-man coverage out there with a wishbone. Now here comes Jalen Lyles to the near side as JT will step back, trying to find somebody deep. DJ Ford, he fakes it to him, tucks it under, does JT, and takes it down to about the 31-yard line. Did I see a flag on the far side?
I don't think so. Yeah, you did.
I did. I thought I saw a flag come in, and it was over near DJ Ford when he tried to come off the line of scrimmage. It may be defensive holding. Let's see. It may be against the Vols. They're saying it is, but DJ with a lot of trouble to get off the line of scrimmage that time.
Just looking for DJ on that little curl route, trying to get to the sticks. But one thing JT is not doing, he's giving the play, giving his receiver away when he takes a snap. He's looking straight to where he's going with the football, and quarterback, you just can't do that. You give the DBs an extra opportunity.
Takes it to 3rd down at about 20. With 5:34 left here in the first half. You may see the Vols use a timeout right here. Talk about this one. That does seem to be the indication as they are discussing it over here on the near side. And Coach Herron just a moment ago said let's burn up some time and then take a timeout as the play clock will wind down. We're going to take the break here as the Vols do take the TO. Of course, it's brought to you by Harris Plumbing and Electric. Go by and see them for anything you need for your home. That's Harris Plumbing and Electric. 7-6, our First State Bank score. We'll be right back with more Vols football on WAXC TV.
Are you having a hard time today filling that position that you have open? Are you out there today looking for that right career opportunity?
At Onan Staffing Our Businesses People, we help motivated job seekers and partnering companies grow and prosper by setting the staffing industry standard for strong employee relations and exemplary customer service. We believe employees are a responsibility, not a commodity. Start building your career today. We position job seekers in a variety of services.
Let us help you today. Give us a call at Onan Staffing.
Hey, if you like to have a new or used car or truck, but maybe less than perfect credit's been holding you back, stop a second, watch this commercial. Hi, everybody. I'm Dan Wolbers here at Sarah Silicaga, the used car auto giant. And we understand sometimes bad things happen to good people, but we're the home of the credit team, and we get 100% guaranteed credit approval. Look, if you've got a job, if you've got a down payment, you're approved. Let me say it again. You got a job, you got a down payment, you're approved. Make that short drive. Sarah Silicaga, don't miss out. You come and see us.
What a great tradition, serving Clay, Tallapoosa, and surrounding counties for decades. Not just a great store for plumbing supplies and service, but a showroom and salespeople to help you with decisions on brand name Delta faucets and custom shower system. Make sure you pick up the heavy-duty and well-insulated K2 coolers. Southern Pipe and Supplies, located on Dadeville Road in Alexander City. Call 256-234-4235.
First State Bank is a community-owned bank established in 1971 with a mission to be the bank for all people in the area with a primary focus on good old-fashioned customer service. First State Bank has convenient branches located in Lineville, Ashland, and Wedowee. Since its founding, First State Bank has continued to grow and keep up with the banking industry changes in technology to give its customers the best service available, such as internet and mobile banking. First State Bank, here to make dreams come true for people just like you.
For over 35 years, Dairy Delight in Ashland's been providing the area some of the best of your favorite comfort food. From the best burgers around to their famous hot dogs and chicken fingers and sandwiches, even the pickiest of eaters can find some great food at Dairy Delight. And never leave without getting one of the hand-spun milkshakes, banana splits, or soft-serve ice cream just to top it off. Visit Dairy Delight on Highway 77 North, just off the square in downtown Ashland, to discover what everyone's talking about and become a customer for life.
Young's Drug Store has proudly served the citizens of Lineville and the surrounding areas for more than 50 years, providing fast, friendly service. At Young's Drug Store, you're more than just a number, which is why we strive to always greet you with a warm hello and friendly smile. Young's Drug Store offers a convenient drive-through window, prescription compounding, vaccination services, and after-hours emergency availability to better serve you. Young's Drug Store now even has the convenience of viewing and refilling your prescriptions online at youngsdrugstore.llc.com. Young's Drug Store, located on Highway 9 in Lineville, 256-396-5632.
Tallapoosa Ford on Highway 280 in Alex City has delivered new Fords for 35 years. Need fuel efficiency with style? See the best selection of 13 Ford Fusions delivering 38 mpg in a new stylish package. Check out the Hybrid C Max crossover now on the lot, offering roomy comfort with an amazing 47 mpg rating highway and city.
Hello, this is Jeff Smith with Tallapoosa Ford. I'd like to welcome you to our dealership and experience our low-pressure sales. With non-commissioned salespeople, our sales force is here to serve you.
Visit Tallapoosa Ford, Highway 280, Alex City. If we don't have it, we'll get it, guaranteed.
Volunteers face third down and about 20. 5:14 left in the first half. 7-6 our score. The difference, and Isaac Andrews, PAT. High backfield behind Burns. He'll roll out, got some pressure up the middle. Going to roll out in a lot of trouble now. He's going to throw it out of bounds.
And time and again, they had DJ one-on-one down the middle on that seam route, wide open, but JT running for his life. Guys up front just not able to hold him off long enough for him to turn his shoulders and throw downfield.
Yeah, just nowhere to set the feet. Again, the pressure all over and takes away any possibility of going forward on fourth down, facing 4th and 20.
Got to be a disappointing possession that time.
Colby Robinson going to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made back at the 10-yard line, so he does his job, pinning them deep.
Central got the ball out there on 41-yard line and ran about 8 plays in that series, but they only picked up 14 yards on that. After they got the last first down, all they did was back up. So real disappointing to get that kind of field position to come away like they did.
Now the defense for the Vols called on to try to keep this Beauregard offense in check. 5:08 left in the first half. Tommy Wood along with Jeff Colburn. Big 5A Region 3 matchup here. Beauregard undefeated in region play. Right now the Vols on top by a point. Quay Wright, shotgun. Sends his man in motion. That's Gibson, but Wright's going to keep it up the middle. Finds a gap. Ball's loose. He's hit the scramble for it back inside the 15, and I believe the Vols have it.
I believe you're right.
What a hit in the middle there, jarring it loose, and Noah Leary comes out of there with it. It's Volunteer football.
And I think Evan Whitehead, number 17, is the guy that came in there and knocked that ball straight up in the air, and Central with a big turnover. Now they got to do something with it.
First down and 10. The drive will start, and they will place it at the 16-yard line inside the 16. Volunteers have it.
Central been real used to giving up these kind of turnovers most all year long, not been on the receiving end of it. They need to make something happen with this.
Ford comes to the near side. You see the safety coming over to provide double coverage every time he flanks out. Eye backfield. Pitching it back to Lyles. Lyles needs a block. First defender brings him down. That is a great play there by Hillier. Able to trip him up, and it's going to bring up 2nd and long.
Yeah, number 32, Hillier. He's the one that's going up against Trey Kidd. Trey doing well straight up and down the field, but side to side, Hillier right now is winning the battle on the corner.
Could not get him sealed off and give the corner to Lyles. Loss on the play of about a half yard. We'll still say 2nd and 10. Game clock at 4.5 minutes left in the first half. Play clock down to 18. Balls come to the line. DJ Ford goes to the far side. Wishbone set. Back behind JT Burns. As he will hand it, fake it, drop back. Looking, got pressure, throwing it for Peyton Reynolds. Nobody home, and it's incomplete. Lucky to get that one back as he throws into double coverage down there. And lucky to get a 3rd down chance.
Tommy, that's the play they ran in the first quarter down here on this end of the field where Peyton's a tight end, just releases off the line of scrimmage. That time, Beauregard was ready for it, both the corner and the safety right there to cover.
3rd down, 10 yards to go. Peoples going to be in the backfield. Jalen in the backfield as well. Need a big play here. Got to capitalize. Got to get points out of this drive. Pitching it back to Peoples. Peoples tucks it under. Slips up and will dive to the 10, but he's going to be shy of the first down.
And I think you got to lean on Andrews right here.
Yeah, it's 4th and 5. You got to get points here.
You got to come out of this with something, and play clock hadn't started yet, and they've not made a decision or indicated what they're going to do. There we go. Isaac Andrews coming in. It's going to be about, 27 yards, 28 yards, well within his range.
Yeah, they'll put that down at about the 17-yard line. Yeah, you right in the middle of the field. You got to have some points here. Got to get points off of every turnover chance. So Andrews, Dawson Taylor to snap it back. JT Burns to put it down. Snap, hold, kick is up, and the kick is automatic. 10-6. You know, we just take it for granted when he goes out there. It's going to be good. And he does. He drills that one again.
Tommy, that makes him, I think, 4 of 5 on the year kicking field goals. And from last year through this point in the season, how many times right here toward the end of the first half has he kicked field goals like that to give them that momentum going into the halftime?
That's a huge time to get some points right there. Again, 10-6 our new score, brought to you by First State Bank. 3:22 left in the first half. 4-point lead for the Vols.
Really, they'd have loved to come out of that with a touchdown instead of the 3. They're proud to have those, but I tell you, their offense really snuffed along the line of scrimmage. You got to give a lot of that credit to the Hornets. They're playing well. Their defensive end lining up real wide, shutting down those corners. Central's got to try to find something between the tackles.
Jalen Lyles to kick it off for the Volunteers. Again, it's brought to you by Talladega Ford. You can check them out on the web, TalladegaFord.com. As he will kick it back deep and down deep for Beauregard. It is my hand along with Minifield staying about the 5-yard line. Jalen's kick, low end over end kick's going to take a bounce. Picked up by Minifield. 20-yard line is Minifield, goes to the left side, hit there. They'll hang on and bring him down at about the 27-yard line.
Got that ball at the 10, and when he took off to the far sideline, it looked like he had a little bit of a gap, but good coverage out there. And that looks to be, I believe is that Bickerstaff out there, number 38?
Yes.
Makes the tackle along with Jennings.
Grabs a leg and hangs on. 3:15 remaining in the first half. Vols don't want to give up anything cheap here. Try to take that lead into the locker room. First down and 10 for Beauregard. Wright, your quarterback, as he will take it and fake it, drop back to pass. Looking deep, throwing it down the middle of the field. Nobody home, but Flanord with the interception. Wow. Cannot hang on. Had an opportunity there for the INT. Could not pull it in, but breaks it up and goes to 2nd and 10. Great coverage.
Looking for Lucas again deep that time. Flanord with great coverage. Got position and almost came down with. You were looking like I was. I thought he threw the ball right down the middle of the field and there was no receiver there.
It did. The way it left his hand from our view, it did look like it was in the middle of the field. 2nd and 10. Wright will take it, roll out to the right side. Again, he looks in the flats, throwing it down here, and the catch is made out to the 38-yard line. Looks like first down yardage for Gibson. Drummond's on the coverage.
And Drummond's doing about all he can do on that kind of play. It's just a little comeback pattern. All you can do is try to keep it in front of you.
And again, brings him down as soon as he catches it. First down and 10. 39-yard line for Beauregard. Wright rolls out to the left. Gets a couple of great blocks out there. Gets to the corner, and they'll butt him out of bounds.
Tell you, this guy makes you hold your breath every time he runs to the boundary. Just real patient, picking his way out there, following his blocks, winds up picking up about 12 yards and moves the chains.
Moves it to the midfield stripe. First down and 10. Right in shotgun formation. This time he'll leave it with Feaster to the left side. Feaster's got a gap. Feaster breaks one tackle. He will dive and get another first down yardage. They're ripping off first downs every snap of the ball right now.
Feaster only 5'10", 165 pounds, but a lot like the young man we saw a couple of weeks ago in Baines here, just really sheds tackles and keeps his body upright and moving downfield.
Beauregard on the drive. It's first down and 10 at the 38-yard line. Wright going to roll to the right side this time. Trying to bounce it outside. Good play by Marcus Heflin to contain him, turn him back in, and wait for help.
Yeah, Marcus not going to get credit for the tackle, but he's the one that made that play stay to the inside, allowed Peyton Reynolds and also Tyler Smith look like a Whitehead to come in there and finally bring him down.
Split outs either way. Wright with the shotgun. Ball on the near hash at about the 36. This time he will leave it with Minifield on the speed sweep. He cuts it back inside. Peyton Reynolds is waiting on him. He'll bring him down right at the yard marker. It's going to bring up a third down.
And again, assist out there that time on that side from Flanord. Stayed with his blocker, forced it back to the inside, and Peyton Reynolds, as always, good laterally down the line of scrimmage.
Big play here on third down. Game clock now down to 1:52. As Wright changes the play at the line. See Feaster come over to the near side now. 3 wideouts to the near side. Wright more than likely to roll here, and there he comes. Looking in the flats, flips it out there, and it's caught to about the 23-yard line. That's good for another first down with a minute and a half left.
And again, that's Gibson just coming across that time underneath the deep coverage. Got out there, knew where the chains were, made the catch, and got the first down.
Mark it at the 24-yard line. Again, a minute 30 remaining. Wright with 3 wideouts to his left. This time he'll roll that way. Looking deep, now dumps it short. The catch is made again by Gibson. Gibson slips a defender, dives toward the end zone, knocked out at the 3.
Wow. Great run after the catch. DJ Ford finally comes over there.
He may not get up. He took a shot.
Really put a helmet to him about the 2.5, 3-yard line. But a great move out about the 12-yard line to get around the defender and get it down near the goal line. I'm going to tell you, Tommy, impressive drive from the Hornets here.
It is. It's a way to answer. They drive down, and we got a timeout on the field as they'll try to sort things out. But Gibson being checked out across the way. He took quite a, looked like a helmet right on the thigh.
And he flipped him, and he came down right on his back as well.
So he's out. It's going to be first and goal from the 3, and again, you go back to all the weapons that this Beauregard team has, and it's been Gibson or Wright. So But Wright is so dangerous, getting you 3 yards.
And you talk about Wright, Tommy, playing the quarter. This is not the kid that started out as the season as their quarterback. You know, their quarterback was Meadows, and he got hurt early on. I think had an ankle injury. Wright's been thrown into the mix. They'd lots rather have him, I think, at tailback, but they're making the most of all his ability where he's at.
We saw Greg Payne in there at quarterback a little bit earlier tonight, and from all indications we're getting, we may see some of Meadows before this game is done. And like you said, try to get Wright back there at tailback a little bit. It is first down and goal to go from the 3-yard line. Again to the shotgun. You'll see Wright more than likely roll out to the near side. That's pretty much been the, well, now that he sends Minifield over there, he will still roll to the right. Needs a block, gets to the corner, and he's knocked short.
He gave
Jalen Lyles, he thought he was in.
He did.
And Lyles said, nope, not yet.
Yeah, I think Wright actually lost where he was at on the field, thinking he was in, didn't give that extra effort, and Jalen Lyles didn't quit.
And a flag back in the interior, a holding call. How big is this?
Oh, my.
A big holding call against Beauregard. That's going to move it back.
Just a mental lapse is all you can think about from Quay Wright that time. Had to just not know where he was at. Thought he had already scored, and Jalen Lyles comes up, hits him at the 1-yard line, and knocks him backwards.
Either that or he thought the defense would just relax and let him walk on in. And Jalen Lyles said, not in the house. First down, goal to go. Quay Wright rolls to the left, got pressure. He bounces off, in trouble again. They've got him. He bounces off a third time, comes to the right side. They're chasing him now. They're going to bring him down back at the 19.
Wow. I'm telling you what, to get away from all that, excellent effort from Wright, but an excellent effort as well from Marcus Heffley, Peyton Reynolds, and the rest of that defense. Not giving up, being relentless, and making a big sack that might have taken them out of field.
Lane Browning, the first one to get his hands on him. He shakes loose from there and then continues to roll out, but Marcus Hefflin chased him all the way across the field. Tyler Smith in on that stop as well. Sets it up here, bringing up a second down and goal to go from about the 19-yard line.
And we're talking about the guys up front that actually made the tackle, but a lot of credit to Ford, Zachary, Staples, Drummond's the defensive backs that stayed with the receivers. Those kind of plays is so easy to give up and forget where your receivers are to come back to the football, but they stayed with them. Nowhere to go with the ball for Quay Wright.
As he rolled out here, there was nowhere to throw the football. I mean, the coverage was there. So second and goal from the 19. This could be a huge stop for this Volunteer defense. They're going to go with a quick huddle. Second down and long. You got Gibson here in slot formation. Got to know where he is. There he goes in motion. He's got the football. Trying to get to the corner. Defense is there. Hits him once, twice. They'll bring him down.
JoJo Staples got out there and really blew that play up. Looks like number 49, I believe that's Henry. Also looks like Peyton Reynolds up off the bottom, and Kobe Robinson as well, I think.
Brings up third down and goal from the 23.5. Huge defensive stand right here. 29 seconds left on the clock here in the first half.
Beauregard
defense
they called a timeout. I think the clock showed them 2. I think they've just got 1.
Yeah, this will take them down 2-1. It should do that. Jason Clark, an excellent kicker. I know he missed the extra point, but we understand he's had quite a year with field goals.
Well, watching him warm up, I think anything inside 40, 42 yards is pretty safe for him. Got a strong leg. You just got to get a good hold in a good place.
If no yardage is gained right here, you're looking at a 41-yarder, which is a pretty good distance. If the Vols can, again, keep them in check right here, it would be huge on this third down.
At one point in this drive, Beauregard looking at first down and goal from the 3-yard line, 2.5-yard line. Real big defensive stand here for the Volunteers if they can continue it.
Quarterback in the game is 11. That is Payne. As he will take it, drop back to pass. Check that. That's Meadows. He's in trouble. Tucks it under. Goes to the left side, and they'll keep him out of the end zone. He is drilled at the 6.
I tell you what, they may get good yardage, but they understand Central defense come to hit tonight. Peyton Reynolds was back in coverage that time, Tommy, and he's the one that came up to make the stop.
So it's going to force a field goal opportunity. As long as you keep him out of the end zone there and force the field goal attempt.
It's got to be a victory.
It's got to be. Here's Clark on, putting it down at the 14-yard line, making it a 24-yard effort. The holder is Timothy Sin. 24-yard effort is up, and it is good. 10-9, our new First State Bank score with 17 seconds. But I still think you got a victory right there when they have 1st and goal at the 2.
And as well, you still going to go into the dressing room with a halftime lead, albeit just a point now. But they moved that ball 67 yards, and we've talked about at one point our 1st and goal from the 2.5 yard line, back them all the way up to the 23. But with people like Quay Wright and Gibson, you give them just a little bit of green grass, they're going to pick up big yardage on you.
Yeah, that's right. And again, some big gains there at the beginning of the drive, but when it comes to the end, the Vol defense steps it up once again. And 17 seconds left on the clock. So the Vols look to be taking a 1-point lead into the locker room. Looks like a directional kick coming this time. Clark will tee it up on the far hash.
Got a little bit of unusual formation with the stack guys on special teams, but he likes to kick it from one side to one side of the field or other, and this time looks like it's going to be just a pooch kick to try to keep a return out.
Got to field this football on the pooch. Call for the fair catch and make sure you bring it down. Low end over end kick. It's fielded. Up the middle to the 35 to the 37-yard line. And that is Logan Cooper on the return. So the Vols.
Do you try anything fancy? 14 seconds. You can get off 2 or 3 plays right here and try to get it back down there again for Isaac Andrews.
You know, you've not seen the halfback pass since Benjamin Russell game. Got to wonder, but no, Lyles is going to drop back.
Yeah.
And they're just going to take the knee and take it to the locker room with a 1-point lead, and we're set up for a second half showdown here in this Class 5A Region 3 matchup. As that will wind it down, both teams will head to the locker room. 10-9, the Volunteers in the lead of a very exciting first half here at Volunteer Stadium. Homecoming night 2014. We're going to take this time out. When we come back, it's Cabinets Direct Halftime Report. It comes your way next, right here on Vols Football on WAXC TV.
There's more than one way to get professional lawn care. Do it yourself, like this homeowner, with whatever this is. Pros use reliable, powerful Gravely equipment. This homeowner gets by with something else. Gravely delivers the high performance and quality professionals stake their reputation on. Gravely outpowers, outlasts, outperforms. Get what the pros use.
Get Gravely lawn equipment and more at Abernathy Farm Supply in Alexander City.
For over 70 years, Curley Motor Company has been serving the Lake Martin area with superior service. Curley Motor Company has quality pre-owned vehicles with down payments as low as $1,000 and flexible payment plans to fit any budget. Most vehicles come with warranties that Curley stands behind, and they even service customer vehicles. View all of Curley's inventory online at www.curleymotor.com. Curley Motor Company not only sells pre-owned vehicles but offers much more, such as rental cars, headliner repair, and can help you with lost car titles and title work. When you buy a car from Curley Motor Company, you're not just buying a car, you're buying our name.
Harris Plumbing and Electric, just off the Ashland Square, has everything you need from the floor to the ceiling. Any project, big or small, looking to upgrade those dinosaur appliances? They have a huge warehouse of scratch and dent GE appliances that will save you thousands. You'll even have to look real hard for the scratches, and they come with factory warranties. You owe it to yourself to shop Harris Plumbing and Electric, where your dream kitchens become reality. Located just off the Ashland Square, give them a call today at 256-354-5600. Harris Plumbing and Electric is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Depot Computer, located next to Depot Gun and Pawn on Highway 280 in Alexander City, is now selling and servicing cell phones, iPads, and tablets. Depot Computer also sells and services computers, laptop, and desktop accessories, virus protection. Get them cleaned up now. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Depot Computer, located next to Depot Gun and Pawn on Highway 280 in Alexander City.
Lake Martin Vein and Laser Center specializes in all things vein and laser oriented. Our physicians treat varicose veins and spider veins. We also utilize laser technology for things such as hair removal, tattoo removal, laser skin tightening, and laser facial peels. Wouldn't you like to see those unsightly varicose veins or spider veins disappear? Remove that dark, unwanted hair or eliminate fine lines and wrinkles. Most procedures are done in 15-minute sessions. Visit our website at lakemartinvein.com or call our office today at 256-212-9300.
Red's Catfish Cabin in Crackford, Alabama. Larry Jordan says, y'all come on up here. If you like good catfish, I'm talking about USA farm raised catfish, you gonna love Red's Catfish. Been around for many, many years. Family friendly, you better believe it. Let me tell you just a few things that you can get with that catfish. Hush puppies, coleslaw, some of the best sweet tea you've ever had, hamburgers, cheeseburgers. So it's not just catfish. That's Red's Catfish Cabin in Crackford, Alabama.
Welcome back to Volunteer Stadium. Cabinets Direct halftime report. Tommy Wood here, and it's time once again to enjoy the 2014 Volunteer Marching Band this season. The band has taken part in a couple of band competitions, one in Phoenix City, last week in Alexander City, and the results were the same. The band received all ones, and were also named the best in class at both competitions. This year's band is the biggest in Clay County Central's history, with 120 members, including 19 seniors. The band under the direction of Russell Hathcock and the field direction of drum major John David Phillips. This year's halftime show is featuring some of the songs from the musical Rock of Ages. As part of the Cabinets Direct halftime show, let's enjoy the 2014 Central Vols Marching Band. You've been enjoying the Central Volunteer Marching Band here at halftime, Cabinets Direct halftime show. We'll come back with more in just a moment. This is Vols football on WAXC TV.
Looking for a reliable mid to late model vehicle at an affordable price? Hallman Automotive of Lineville can help you with several lending options to get you the best rates with low payments on cars, trucks, and SUVs. Credit problems? No worries. Hallman can get you financed. Hallman also has Graceland portable buildings and many options with financing available and no credit check. Need work done? Count on Hallman Automotive and Transmission. Certified ASC technicians with 25 years experience in business. Alignments, brakes, transmissions, tires, and much more. Count on Hallman Automotive for all your auto needs. A hometown business with hometown people you can deal with.
In a world that's ever-changing, you have to be sure that your choices are the right choices. At Central Alabama Community College, you'll know you made the best choice. We understand that you need the best educational opportunities. Whether choosing a technical degree program, taking courses to transfer to a four-year college or university, or being a part of our national championship winning traditions, Central Alabama will provide you with courses and degree programs in tune with today's workplace. Get a sharper focus on your life by choosing one of our 3 convenient locations: Alex City, Childersburg, and Talladega. Central Alabama Community College. Central to you, central to your success. It's football season, and the Tide is ready to roll again. Bama fans, make sure you have everything you need to show your Tide pride. Bama Wear on Highway 280 in Childersburg has it all. Polo coaches shirts, game day t-shirts, hats, watches, autographed memorabilia, Daniel Moore prints, and home goods. Bama Wear is also the original home of the popular Bama Girl t-shirts and has plenty of Tide stuff for the Bama ladies, including houndstooth purses, dresses, raincoats, and more. So whether you're gearing up to show your Tide pride at home or the game, there's only one place to go: Bama Wear on Highway 280 in Childersburg. You can also get your Tide gear online at bamawear.com. Roll Tide. We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
Marcia Mason is pleased to announce the new location of Mason Law Firm at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Marcia Mason is your local attorney for bankruptcy and Social Security disability. Call your hometown attorney, Marcia Mason, at 256-329-1313. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Hey, just in time for back to school, there's a big sale at Sarah Nissan Sylacauga. Coming right now, folks, is our bottom line sales event. That means brand new Versas like this, 40 miles per gallon. Check this out, $99 a month. Sarah Nissan Sylacauga, you come and see us. Hold on, I thought of one more thing, folks. During the big bottom line sales event, brand spanking new 2015 Nissan Altimas like this, $5,000 off if you like, $199 a month. Make that short drive. Sarah Nissan Sylacauga, you come and see us.
Harris Plumbing and Electric, just off the Ashland Square, has everything you need from the floor to the ceiling. Any project, big or small, looking to upgrade those dinosaur appliances? They have a huge warehouse of scratch and dent GE appliances that will save you thousands. You'll even have to look real hard for the scratches, and they come with factory warranties. You owe it to yourself to shop Harris Plumbing and Electric, where your dream kitchens become reality. Located just off the Ashland Square, give them a call today at 256-354-5600. Harris Plumbing and Electric is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Welcome back, Cabinets Direct Halftime Report. Tommy Wood along with Jeff Colburn. Of course, Cabinets Direct bringing you this each and every week. We appreciate their sponsorship, being a part of Vol Football on WAXC TV. And, Jeff, another group that we always like to talk about how much we appreciate them, that is the Volunteer Athletic Booster Club. Some of the members up here just a few minutes ago talking about all the great things they've got going on.
And, Tommy, they can talk all day. They've always got something going on. They've got a lot of things happening around here. You only have to look across behind the visitors bleachers across the way to see the new baseball facility that they're building. Everything they do around here is strictly volunteer. And anytime, any afternoon you come up here after school, you're going to find some of the volunteers here working on their own time and doing things for the school and the community. Just a great bunch of guys, and would love to have your support.
Yeah, if you want to be a part of Volunteer Athletic Club, you can come to the meetings. They are Tuesdays at 6 p.m. at the Volunteer Fieldhouse. Also, a thing that's going on right now, a couple of tickets that they have to give away to the Auburn, Alabama game coming up at Bryant-Denny Stadium later on this year. And they're giving away and selling chances on those right now. So see any Volunteer Athletic Club member and find out more about that. But there's a chance for you to be involved. And you talk about being involved. That's been pretty much the offense here in the first half. More people becoming involved in this volunteer offense, and that's been a key to a 10-9 lead.
Yeah, and I like the looks of it, Tommy. They finally got JoJo Staples, the football. He showed you what he can do with that long touchdown run. They're throwing the ball well, throwing it DJ Ford. DJ will be the first one to tell you, had a touchdown there in that last drive that they probably should have brought in for a catch. But Jalen running hard, Cameron Peoples, the young freshman, really stepping up and doing a good job in relief of Jalen. You got Quasi Jennings blocking well, Marcus Heflin. Really, they clicked on a couple of drives, just not got the sustained drives they look for here in the first half, but they've done well. And you talk about an offense over there in the white, they got some weapons.
They do have plenty of weapons over there. The Vols' job defensively, keep them in check the second half. As second half action comes your way, it's 10-9 here. Volunteers on top here at Volunteer Stadium. Back in just a moment on WAXC TV.
You may know them from high school, from the local grocery store, or even your own neighborhood. These local teens have embarked on a new journey, one that begins at Southern Union State Community College. Visit suscc.edu/journey to see the life's journey these students have planned. We believe that you have an amazing journey ahead of you too, and Southern Union is the perfect place to begin at an affordable price close to home. Southern Union, where the journey begins.
Are you sure we should take this billboard down?
People find out State Farm does car loans as well as they do insurance. Our bank is through.
Good point. Grab an edge.
Look, there's two guys on the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign.
No, for real, there's two dudes on the State Farm
Borrow Better banking sign.
Gentlemen, please get down from the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign. Phil, get the hose.
Okay, he's getting the hose.
All right, let's go.
Want to borrow better? Contact State Farm agent Mike Coleman about a car loan that can save you hundreds.
First State Bank is a community-owned bank established in 1971 with a mission to be the bank for all people in the area with a primary focus on good old-fashioned customer service. First State Bank has convenient branches located in Lineville, Ashland, and Wedowee. Since its founding, First State Bank has continued to grow and keep up with the banking industry changes in technology to give its customers the best service available, such as internet and mobile banking. First State Bank, here to make dreams come true for people just like you.
At Cabinets Direct, we strive to provide top-quality products along with professional and courteous service. As a family-owned and operated company, we have over 40 years of combined experience in cabinetry sales and installation. We offer a wide range of cabinetry with fully customizable options. We also use only locally made products, keeping our money in our community. For more information, give us a call or visit our showroom. Cabinets Direct.
We're selling all brand new cars below invoice. That's right. You buy a new car from us, it's below invoice. We have interest rates that are below those credit union interest rates. We even have 0% on new vehicles. And we have one of the greatest selections to choose from. We have Chevrolet, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, we got it all. So you come see us right here at Clay Automotive and experience the new Clay Way.
Red's Catfish Cabin in Crackford, Alabama. Larry Jordan says, y'all come on up here. If you like good catfish, I'm talking about USA farm raised catfish, you gonna love Red's Catfish. Been around for many, many years. Family friendly, you better believe it. Let me tell you just a few things that you can get with that catfish. Hush puppies, coleslaw, some of the best sweet tea you've ever had, hamburgers, cheeseburgers. So it's not just catfish. That's Red's Catfish Cabin in Crackford, Alabama.
Welcome back to Volunteer Stadium. Second half action on the way. Time for a Talladega Ford kickoff, folks. You can check out their selection and find out more about Talladega Ford. Check them out on the web, talladegaford.com. Clark to kick it off for Beauregard. Back deep, Malik Dark awaiting the kick. Short end over end kick. That's going to be J.J. Jennings at the 10. Jennings to the 15, to the 20-yard line. Jennings with a gap, another gap. Jennings will bring it all the way out to the 34-yard line. Good return.
Good return, but we got a flag in the middle of the field. I mean, it may be a block in the back on the return against the Volunteers, thrown right there in the middle of the field around the 36-yard line.
They are discussing it out there. So let's see if it nullifies a good return. Vols moving back as if it does. It is a block below the waist, chop block. And it will cost the Volunteers a great return.
Tommy, we discussed this in our opening segment, but big ball game for both of these teams as far as the region goes. Beauregard comes in tonight at the top along with Tallahassee. They're both 3-0. Central and Sylacauga are 3-4 at 2-1. A win tonight, big for Central, but there's a big ball game next Friday night as Beauregard takes on Tallahassee, the two top teams in the region right now. So a lot of things to happen in the next half game in the next week.
And then Volunteers in Sylacauga next week
Exactly.
as well, so that's a big one too. First down for the Volunteers after the penalty. The way that they have got it marked off over there makes it first, and they're still sorting this out. That will move it back and make it 1st and 10.
From the 19-yard line.
So the Vols go 1st down and 10, leading by 1. 10-9 here at Volunteer Stadium. Two tight end look. Check that. Only the tight end on the right side with the wishbone. There goes Lyles to the left side with a gap. Lyles bounces it outside, cuts it back. He's got 5 yards, and Lyles will struggle forward for a Clay Automotive first down to the 30-yard line.
And a good job out there. Kobe Robinson pulling on the play that time. Got out there, got a block on the linebacker Horn, and allowed Jalen to get forward, pick up the yardage. Might have moved the chains that time for a first down.
First down and 10, just outside or inside, rather, the 30-yard line. Vols would love to open up with a time-consuming drive here and end it with 7 on the board. DJ Ford comes to the near side. The wishbone look behind J.T. Burns. They'll hand it off. That's Peoples. Peoples has got a gap. He will lower his shoulder and struggle forward across the 35 to the 36. Man, he hits that hole hard.
He gets it hard. He hits it quick, and he's running with his shoulders square. Tommy, one thing you like about him, he's not afraid to take a lick. Just takes that defender on head on that time and picks up about 7 yards.
This is what you want, is to stay ahead of the chains and pick up 7 yards. We'll call it 2nd down and 3. Second half just underway.
Yeah, this offense is designed to play this way. They're not designed to play behind the sticks a lot. They do well when they're in 2nd and 3rd manageable situations.
JoJo Staples goes to the far side. Again, the wishbone look. Fullback this time. Not a whole lot there for Heflin. He will fight forward. Maybe a half yard, but it's going to be a big 3rd down here.
And again, it's the big defensive tackle, Leighton Allen. Only 5'9", 175 pounds as far as the roster goes, but he looks an awful lot bigger than that.
He is tough on the inside there, and he has been a force. 3rd down here. We'll call it about 2.5 yards to go. As Ford comes to the near side, the wishbone look once again. Peoples and Lyles, the deep backs, in the bone. And Burns to throw. Out to Ford. It's high, but Ford climbs the ladder, gets it, falls forward for a Clay Automotive first down to the 45.
I tell you, it looked like it was going to be real high when it left his hand, but you got to give Ford credit. He's 6'2", got the long arms, the soft hands, goes up there and pulls it down.
Has really become a force out here on the outside this season. First down at the 45-yard line. Second half just underway, 10:09 left here in the third. Vols lead by 1, 10-9. Wishbone look again behind Burns. 8 players, check that, 9 in the box as they come up to the line to challenge this Vol offense. They'll pitch it back to Peoples, trying to get to the outside, cuts it back in, breaks one tackle, falls forward for a couple of yards as he will bring it to about the 48. That time, Peoples not as patient as Jalen Lyles would have liked. He was trying to set up a block to get in the corner. Instead, Peoples cuts it up, picks up a couple. We'll call it second and about 7.5.
Number 42, William Mays, the linebacker, along with Alan Tate in there to make the stop. And the way Beauregard's playing right now, Tommy, if one of these backs can ever break that initial wave, there's nobody back there for help.
Wishbone look, it goes to Lyles left side. He gets a gap, turns
Just
the
like
corner,
that right there.
and Lyles running over a defender to the 42-yard line. First down and 10, another Clay Automotive first down. This offense starting to get in a groove.
Just one step away from going the distance. That time it was Minifield back there at safety that got him to the boundary and knocked him out of bounds. I won't say knocked him out of bounds, he forced him out of bounds.
Basically, a ricochet off the collision. First down and 10. We'll say the 41.5 as the Vols come to the line. The play clock did not start after that last snap. Dropping back as Burns got pressure, dumps it off. It's caught by Heflin. Heflin gets to the 30-yard line. Heflin inside the 30. He'll take it down to the 27.
Tommy, they brought Heflin out of the backfield, had the matchup they wanted on one of the linebackers. I believe it was McCain. A little bit late getting there, couldn't keep up with him. Heflin had to make an adjustment. That cost him a couple of more yards, but good job that time bringing it in, turned it upfield.
Peyton Reynolds peeling back, able to give some sort of a block, but he told him after the play, you could tell, he said, hey, if I got that guy, you're still running. So first down and 10. Volunteers have it at about the 27.5-yard line. Again, the wishbone behind Burns. He'll take it. Left side it goes to Jalen. Jalen trying to get around the corner, making a man miss, lowers the, gives the stiff arm, and he'll take it to the 20-yard line.
And a good job. You got to credit number 5. That's Zachary Feaster out there. Didn't let him get behind him that time. Just kept working it to the boundary. Stopped him for maybe a 7 or 7.5 yard gain.
We'll call it second down and a long 3. Maybe a short 4 out there.
I like the way right now Central's working inside to out. They're mixing it up. They're throwing different looks at them, going different ways, and right now it's working for them.
Ford comes to the near side. Safety comes over to bring double coverage. That takes one out of the box. Quick pitch out there to Peoples, left side. Great move by Peoples. He's going to take it inside the 10, down to the 8.
We've been telling you about this freshman, folks. This guy's going to be worth the price of admission over the next 2 or 3 years. A good job of keeping his balance, putting his hand down, and moving the football.
Had him dead to right out there, and he slipped through the first tackle, turned it down the left side, and able to move it forward, so it's first down and goal with 8:45 left in the third. We've got a player down. We're going to take the break. This is Vols football on WAXC TV.
Hey, if you like to have a new or used car or truck, but maybe less than perfect credit's been holding you back, stop a second, watch this commercial. Hi, everybody. I'm Dan Wolbers here. Sarah Silicaga, the used car auto giant. And we understand sometimes bad things happen to good people, but we're the home of the credit team, and we get 100% guaranteed credit approval. Look, if you got a job and you got a down payment, you're approved. Let me say it again. You got a job, you got a down payment, you're approved. Make that short drive. Sarah Silicaga, don't miss out. You come and see us.
The best Mexican dining experience around is found at Monte Alban Mexican Restaurant. Real authentic Mexican cuisine and atmosphere awaits you at Monte Alban with great specials on popular dishes such as the new chimichanga with shrimp, only $10.99. Beef or chicken chimichanga specials for only $3.99. Choose from select lunch or dinner combinations. buy one and get one half off. Want to celebrate your birthday? Get a free drink, meal, and dessert when you dine in. 2 convenient locations on the Court Square in Ashland and on Highway 9 in Lineville to serve you.
Lineville Health and Rehab represents a wonderful alternative to traditional long-term care and rehabilitation. Lineville Health and Rehab will meet your or your loved one's needs. At our facility, you will not only find a commitment to quality, but also a professional and caring staff. We welcome you to a tour at our facilities anytime. Lineville Health and Rehab, Lineville, Alabama, where our family cares for yours. 256-396-2104.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
Marcia Mason is pleased to announce the new location of Mason Law Firm at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Marcia Mason is your local attorney for bankruptcy and Social Security disability. Call your hometown attorney, Marcia Mason, at 256-329-1313. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
You may know them from high school, from the local grocery store, or even your own neighborhood. These local teens have embarked on a new journey, one that begins at Southern Union State Community College. Visit suscc.edu/journey to see the life's journey these students have planned. We believe that you have an amazing journey ahead of you too, and Southern Union is the perfect place to begin at an affordable price close to home. Southern Union, where the journey begins.
Timeout's brought to you by the great folks at Harris Plumbing and Electric. Everything you need for your home from floor to ceiling. Go by and see them today at Harris Plumbing and Electric. Ball football, 9-yard line, 1st and goal. Ford comes to the near side. Burns gives it off right side. And that's going to be Peoples, takes the pile down to about the 6.
Tommy, week in and week out, you're talking about the first 5 minutes of the second half being so important. Very, very impressive drive. Central right now, they've covered about 76 yards and already eat almost 5 minutes off the clock right here, and they're down threatening to score.
Moving it just outside the 5-yard line. Ball on the far hash, or inside the far hash, should say. Ford comes out here to the near side. Again, the wishbone look. Back behind JT. He'll pitch it back to Lyles. Lyles trying to get to the corner. He does. Touchdown, Volunteers.
81 yards. Takes 5 minutes and 14 seconds off the clock, and exactly the way you want to start any second half, but especially one Scott Region playoff aspirations like this one has tonight.
A great drive to open up the second half, and the Vols go up 16-9. Andrews on for the extra point. Burns will put it down. Taylor to snap it back there to him. Try to take the lead up to 8. Snap, hold, kick is up, and the kick is right through there. 17-9. Our new score brought to you by First State Bank. And like you said, Jeff, just an impressive drive to open up that second half.
They got a good return out over across the 30-yard line, but the block below the waist penalty backed them up to their own 19-yard line. That entire drive never had one negative yardage play. That's what they've got to have. Stay ahead of the chains. Keep the first downs coming. When they do that, they can be productive.
And again, we're seeing more involvement in the offense. You saw Ford catch one.
From different people.
You saw Peoples with a great run there. You saw Lyles, and Lyles goes in from 6 yards out. It's 17-9. That's our new score. 7:46 left here in the third period.
Another thing we've seen very little of this year, or the last couple of years really, is the fullback coming out of the backfield. That time Heflin with a good job. Might have made one of his first catches on the year, but a great job adjusting to the football. Made the catch, got another first down.
Jalen Miles for the Talladega Ford kickoff. Again, check out their selection, TalladegaFord.com. Back deep, it's Minifield awaiting the kick, which will land somewhere in Bowden Grove. Amazing kick that time by Lyles. First and 10 from the 20 for Beauregard.
And again, that's just so important, stepping up when Isaac Andrews can't handle your kickoff duties tonight because of that shoulder. Jalen Lyles booms it in there and forcing them to start at the 20. And, you know, right now they're doing everything they have to. The defense getting their first chance here in the second half. They need to come up with a big stop.
You know, Beauregard made some adjustments at halftime. They'll try to get something going here in the third and answer the touchdown by the Vols, as they will go with the hurry huddle. Split out, goes to the right side. Two will come to the left. There goes Gibson on the speed sweep. He'll get the call. Gibson hit and drilled back. What a play out there. That is DJ Ford. Wow.
Well, tell you got a safety in DJ Ford that's really grown up since the first of this year. We've always thought he was physical, but he's proved it here in these first 6 or 7 ball games. Comes up, plays that run as well as any safety in the game.
They will say no loss on the play, so second down and 10. Wright in shotgun formation. Sends his man in motion. This time he's going to keep it. Goes up the middle. He's hit by Peyton Reynolds and driven back.
Had nothing doing there.
The defense snuffing out a couple of plays in a row.
I'll tell you one thing that speaks volume about this coaching staff is the confidence they put in their corners and Staples and Drummonds and the guys playing out there on an island to bring their safeties forward and Whitehead up. To make the tackles behind the line of scrimmage gives you a lot of confidence in your corners.
Third down and about 10 as Wright goes from the shotgun, changes the play at the line. Trips to the near side. He'll fake it, step back. Now he's going to tuck it under and try to run. Gets to the line of scrimmage and just a little bit more, and that's it. Brings up fourth down. Beauregard got to punt it away.
Yeah, tried to spread the field that time and open up that middle, but a tremendous job over there. And that's Marcus Heflin, number 31. Had no blocker. Play looked like it was designed to go away from him, but he stayed at home and made the stop.
Punting time. Hillier back in punt formation. DJ Ford to return it, stands at the 40. DJ hadn't been able to really return much tonight because Hillier gets some air under that football. Low snap, almost blocked. He does get it out of there, off the side of his foot though. And it's going to roll inside the 40. And it will be first down and 10 for the Volunteers at about the 33.5-yard line.
They had to rush it, but it still comes away with a 41-yard kick. Looked like Central might have got the ball closer to midfield. As it is, they're going to start their 32, 33-yard line.
First and 10, going from left to right here are the Volunteers. Last drive, very impressive. Starting this one with 5:38 left in the third period. Leading 17-9. Again, this Class 5A Region 3 showdown is a big one. Wishbone set behind Burns. You got Ford to the near side. He'll pitch it back. Coming around is going to be Peoples. Gets a block, turns it back up. 45-yard line midfield. He'll bring it inside Beauregard territory. And DJ Ford with a pancake block out here at wideout.
They're doing everything they ask of him. A great block to open up the corner, as well as Jalen Lyles leading the way. Shows you this bunch is unselfish. Even if they're not carrying the ball, they're trying to do everything they can to get their teammates down the field.
You're seeing Lyles really cheerleading in the huddle, taking control, urging his linemen on because he realizes this is such a huge game and another big drive right here by this Vol offense.
And that's one thing this coaching staff has really wanted out of him all year long, is take that senior leadership and be more vocal out there, and he's doing it tonight.
First down and 10 for the Vols. Back to pass is Burns, fakes it short, now going to throw it long. It's not there. You're going to have to just chunk it away. Throws it into triple coverage.
Look at here.
Catches it.
Oh, my goodness.
10, 5 to the 3. And he is down at the 3-yard line. A flag back here, though.
Holding.
That's going to be roughing the passer, I believe.
Yeah, you may be right.
Yeah. DJ Ford goes up between 3 defenders, makes a miraculous catch, and takes it down to the 3-yard line.
We talked a couple of weeks about him taking a visit to Jacksonville State.
Yeah.
There's folks starting to take notice of this young man and the hands that he's got on him. As you mentioned, 3 guys. We thought when that ball left, that was a sure interception. DJ Ford with that 6'2" frame and those long arms goes up there and plucks it out of the air, and they're going to tack on at the end of it.
They will move it inside the 3, take it down to about the 1.5-yard line. What a catch by Ford as he checks out. Everybody waiting on the sideline for a high five from that young man. What a great catch.
And everybody in the stands, they recognize what just happened.
You're seeing a star being born here, folks, is what you're seeing. Wishbone set behind J.T. Burns. Crowd on their feet. Wanting 6 more right here.
You talk about DJ. A lot of pedigree behind that young man. You know, his daddy, granddaddy John Garrett played at Lineville. His daddy, JJ, probably one of those good linebackers ever come through Lineville High School, and now DJ following right in the footsteps.
I told JJ the other day we're feeling kind of old doing our second generation.
Yeah.
This is Jalen Lyles left side, and he's into the end zone for the Volunteer touchdown.
Tommy, that drive started at their 33-yard line. Help me with that, 67 yards.
That's it.
And it didn't take but about 4 plays. They get more points on the board, and a big drive here.
23-9 the lead. Volunteers up by 14. Andrews can make it a 15-point advantage with 4:44 left in the third. Across the way, we talked about that quarterback. Looks like we're going to see a change for Beauregard here in the later stages. That kick is up, and it's good. Pressure came in that time from Mahan, but Andrews so good about getting the football up in a hurry, he had no chance. It's 24-9 with 4:45 left in the third.
And just an excellent drive. We talked about it being 67 yards. The 2 drives here in the second half, one thing you got to notice is the offensive line really stepping up, getting a push off the snap of the ball. Trey Kidd, Justin Denny, Dawson Taylor, Adam Milam, Adam Brown, the guys across the front, they really took a lesson at halftime and came out here and executed it.
Volunteers lead 24-9. Time for another Talladega Ford kickoff. Jalen Lyles, he's got 2 touchdowns. He's going to kick it off here, making his bid for player of the game. He's had a good night tonight here against the Beauregard Hornets.
When you have this kind of production offensively from so many players, kind of hard to figure out a player of a game sometimes.
It's been a great night for the offense, but they've got to keep it going here for the next quarter and a half. Talladega Ford kickoff by Lyles, this time high, not quite as deep. Bobbled at the 10, it's on the ground, scramble for it, he loses it again, and the Vols got it. The Vols have recovered at the 9-yard line, and yes it is, 1st and goal for the Volunteers.
Tommy, the return man, that's Bubba Mahan for Beauregard, I'm sorry.
Who's got it? Tyler Smith.
Yeah.
Tyler Smith.
Mahan that time was ready to run. He just went off and forgot the football. When he did get it, and somebody, I didn't get the number down there, stripped it loose from him, and Smith comes up with a return, with a recovery.
A lot of head pats for Bickerstaff over here. I believe he may have got a hand on it and jarred it loose. Vols have it 1st and goal inside the 10. Trying to put more points on the board, leading 24-9. Wishbone look. Everybody in the box. Looks like the corner may get sealed over there if they can get a couple of good blocks. Instead, they go to Peoples' right side. Peoples makes a man miss, takes it down to the 1. Flag comes in, going to be a face mask.
Going to give him another half yard, but we talked about how well Peoples plants that foot, and when he does, he changes directions so quick. That time just found a little gap, cut it upfield in a hurry, and he got to around the 1.5, maybe 2-yard line, but you're right, the face mask going to move it a little bit closer.
2nd down and goal. Or will they replay? They'll replay 1st down.
Yeah, it'll be automatic 1st down and goal.
Just outside or just inside the 1-yard line.
I think you got to give Peoples his opportunity to get a touchdown.
Automatic 1st down, 1st and goal.
Ford goes to the far side. I'd like to see Marcus Heflin with a chance too as well after doing all the hard work and all the blocking. Instead, it's J.T. Burns. He will dive. The officials yet to indicate.
I think they're going to rule him down short.
He's in there, touchdown. Burns is in. It's a 30-9 Volunteer lead.
I tell you what, here in the span of what? Well, the first drive was 5 minutes, but the last two just 3 or 4 minutes. Here in the span of 6 or 7 minutes, the Volunteers really taking control of this football game.
Andrews on for the extra point. Taylor going to snap it back to Burns. He'll put it down. As it, again, has been an offensive explosion here. 31 is in the books. Again, tying their high point total for the year from last week.
That's what I was fixing to say. Last week was the high. Now they've tied it here early in the second half.
You're seeing the offense gain some identity here in the last couple of weeks. I know that's a short field right there, but you're seeing more people get involved. You're seeing, again, I think they're getting to where they want to get to, and this offensive line is doing a good job.
They're back to getting those 2 or 3 what we call explosive plays. The big run by JoJo Staples. A catch like DJ Ford fires everybody up. I mean, it gets them ready to get out there and fight for you. Those kind of explosive plays just carries over into the drive and helps you keep that momentum going.
Jalen Lyles to kick it off. Talladega Ford kickoff with 4:14 left here in the third period. Volunteers now up 31-9. Back deep. New return guy back there, and that's going to be Wright, the quarterback, awaiting the kick. Instead, Lyles drives him into the end zone. Once again, 1st and 10 from the 20.
Wow, they're going to have to find somebody else to kick off. He's going to wear his leg out. We didn't know he could kick that far.
No, and you know, it's shocking when you see someone just get a 5-yard drop and still be able to get that in the end zone. Great kick by Jalen Lyles. 1st down and 10. Beauregard will have it at their own 20-yard line to open up this drive.
And Tommy, one of the happiest guys wearing a red jersey tonight that this is happening has to be Jalen Lyles.
Right.
Take a lot of pressure off him. He's not a selfish kid, but he's got half the yards at this point in the season now, a little over 700 yards, than he had he had twice as many this time last year.
Because everybody was knowing he was going to get the football. New quarterback in the game, Meadows. He's the gunslinger. Started out the year for this Hornet offense. He's in there now in shotgun formation. He'll drop to the right side. Looking, now throws it back across the middle, incomplete. Trying to find Gibson once again, but the coverage was there, and Meadows just undershoots him by a yard.
But just trying, he was running from it for his life that time. Lane Browning was chasing him from the backside and never let him get his shoulder squared around to get anything on that ball.
2nd and 10 for Beauregard. You see Quay Wright come to the near side in slot formation. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Game's clock stopped at 4:06. This time, he'll step down the middle, throw it. Caught by Gibson. He's going to be hit right there. Gets the 1st down to about the 32. Just a quick hitter. And he put some speed on that fastball.
Yeah, there was some mustard on that one. Meadows showing you why they think so highly of him, just throwing that ball right across the middle on a rope.
1st down and 10, out to the 32. Meadows again will take the snap, drops it, trouble, comes to the near side. Gonna tuck it, now throw it, and Tyler Smith knocks it down.
Yeah, I was looking out here in the flats, looked like the receiver trying to work back to the ball, number 19, Robert Cook, but Smith gets a hand on it and it goes incomplete.
2nd down and 10. As you look at a quarterback like Meadows, not really the threat to run.
Not that mobile, yeah.
And but still can throw the football, and that's what they're going to need here down by 22. Right in motion. Back, rolls out to the right, flips it now to Wright. Wright makes one man miss, 2nd man, and then he's going to be hit and knocked out of bounds. DJ Ford will butt him out of bounds at about the 38.
That shows you what kind of threat that Wright is. Looked like he's going to be stopped for a 1-yard gain, but just gets around that one defender and works it upfield, makes it a manageable 3rd down with looks like about 3rd down and 5,
yeah,
5.5.
We'll go 3rd and 5, split out to the near side. Again, Wright comes over in slot formation. Couple of receivers go either side for Meadows. He'll roll out to the near side, looking, throws it down there, too hot.
Wow.
He intended for his receiver, but again, another fastball out here. And Cook could not pull that one in. It's going to bring up 4th down.
You notice when Meadows rears back, he really cocks that arm. He's got a lot of power there, just too much that time. Goes right through the hands of his receiver.
So punting time again for Hillier. For the Hornets. DJ Ford waiting to return the kick, standing just inside the 30. 4th down and about 5. Good snap back to Hillier. Gets it out of there high. Boom.
Wow, that's the kind of kick.
Forward with a fair catch, and he'll make it at the 25-yard line.
That's the kind of kick we thought we'd see coming in here tonight. High spiral kick that gives you guys time to get down there and cover it.
3:28 left here in the third. 31-9. As the Vols have really taken control here in the third period.
Yeah, they've forced Beauregard to really try to pick up big chunks going through the air and really not getting that much pressure up front, but the secondary doing a good job in coverage.
Need to put together another nice drive right here and put another one on the board before the end of the third. As it goes to Heflin, he's got a little gap, cuts it back, and he'll bring it across the 30 to the 31. Good run.
Going to get 6 yards out of it, and again, they go back between the tackles that time, mixing it up, not letting Beauregard get comfortable in their base defense and getting up there and stacking the line.
You know, there were games early in the year where it's hard to remember anybody carrying a football other than Jalen Lyles.
Exactly, yeah.
Tonight we have seen Peoples, we've seen Heflin, we've seen catches again by DJ Ford. That's the coming out party. I think this has been a good, impressive game so far for this offense. And they're getting more and more people involved, and that's going to be tougher to handle down the stretch. Here's Lyles. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, but he'll fight his way to the 35 and get a gain of 4 out of it. Brings up 3rd and short.
And Tommy, you know, every Friday night, you and I are like the other 700-800 people sitting in the stands. We're coaches up here. We've been critical of them, but I think they really put their due in, put their work in this week. They knew they had to diversify some way or another their offense. I think they've done a good job and come out here with a plan.
And I think that off week, again, as we said, came at the perfect opportunity, exactly. And that's when you've seen these other players emerge. And that was the play that we said short of the first down, but Lyles able to struggle forward and pick up that Clay Automotive first down. 1st and 10. Wishbone back behind J.T. Burns. Clock rolling with 2:03 left. Handoff goes to Heflin. He's got a gap and got a hole. 45 midfield is Heflin. To the 40-yard line is Heflin. To the 30 and inside the 30 to the 28-yard line goes Marcus Heflin on the fullback dive.
Looks like about 37, 38 yards, and you got to be proud for that young man. He does so much work back there with the lead block for the other tailback. Good to see him get an opportunity to break out in the open and show what he can do.
Takes it down to the 28. It's 1st and 10. Volunteers with 1:56 left in the third. Comes off limping just a little bit.
Yeah, he went down real awkward on that tackle from the backside. Might have rolled his ankle up under him. We hope it's not too severe.
They'll get over there and check him out. Forward to the near side. The wishbone look once again on 1st and 10. Goes back to the fullback. Quasi loses it, dives back. I think he may have gotten back on it.
He did get back. Real good reaction that time. Quasi just got into the line. Somebody got a hand in there and knocked it down, but good alert play to get back on top of it.
That will move it forward for a couple. Brings up 2nd down and 8.
This is a young man they would love to see get back to the form he was in last year.
Get in the open
Quasi's just not got turned loose, not been able to get out on the corners. They really, you know, Central's not been able to run wide a lot this year, to be honest with you. Quasi not been able to use that speed to his advantage.
But you and I talked about it. I think the fullback seems to be his spot. He gets hidden in there and he breaks loose. 2nd and 8, pitch back to Peoples. Peoples cuts it up, got a flag on the play as Peoples breaks the tackle to the 15, to the 10, and dives down to the 7, but a flag back here in the interior.
Yeah, and they're going to get somebody on the backside of that, Tommy. It might have been number 56.
I think Dawson, yeah.
I think it's going to be Taylor to the center, but it was all the way on the backside of the play. But again, people showing you that great move he's got to plant that foot and turn upfield.
That's going to cost the Volunteers.
Chop block.
So that's going to move it back. An impressive run taken away right there. And after that, moves it all the way back outside the 40.
Boy, that's a penalty right
That's
there.
huge.
It really hurts.
So instead of being inside the 10 at about the 6, you're back at the 41-yard line facing 2nd and 25. Need a big play right here as the game clock is rolling down under 47 seconds. JoJo Staples to the near side. Again, the wishbone look on 2nd and long. Pitching it back, that's to Jalen Lyles. Lyles comes up inside the 40 to the 39. That time, the lead blocker, and I believe that may be Cameron Peoples out there. Yes, it is or is him rather, and he was coming out to set the block, and the defender totally does the chop block on him.
I don't know if
I don't know why it's
he
not
had
both
the
ways.
ball, but he's up slow and still favoring that right leg. I'm
Well,
not sure he's going to be able to stay in the game.
Just taking out the blocker there is what you're doing, but I don't understand why you can have chop block one way but not the other, but that's just, I don't understand the rules of the game, I guess. That is going to wind up the 3rd as we head to the 4th. Volunteers right now in control, 31-9 as we head to the 4th period. You're watching Volunteer Football on WAXC TV.
Hey, if you like to have a new or used car or truck, but maybe less than perfect credit's been holding you back, stop a second, watch this commercial. Hi, everybody. I'm Dan Wolbers here. Sarah Silicaga, the used car auto giant. And we understand sometimes bad things happen to good people, but we're the home of the credit team, and we get 100% guaranteed credit approval. Look, if you've got a job and you've got a down payment, you're approved. Let me say it again. You got a job, you got a down payment, you're approved. Make that short drive. Sarah Silicaga, don't miss out. You come and see us.
The best Mexican dining experience around is found at Monte Alban Mexican Restaurant. Real authentic Mexican cuisine and atmosphere awaits you at Monte Alban with great specials on popular dishes such as the new chimichanga with shrimp, only $10.99. Beef or chicken chimichanga specials for only $3.99. Choose from select lunch or dinner combinations. Buy one and get one half off. Want to celebrate your birthday? Get a free drink, meal, and dessert when you dine in. 2 convenient locations on the Court Square in Ashland and on Highway 9 in Lineville to serve you.
Lineville Health and Rehab represents a wonderful alternative to traditional long-term care and rehabilitation. Lineville Health and Rehab will meet your or your loved one's needs. At our facility, you will not only find a commitment to quality, but also a professional and caring staff. We welcome you to a tour at our facilities anytime. Lineville Health and Rehab, Lineville, Alabama, where our family cares for yours. 256-396-2104.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
Marcia Mason is pleased to announce the new location of Mason Law Firm at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Marcia Mason is your local attorney for bankruptcy and Social Security disability. Call your hometown attorney, Marcia Mason, at 256-329-1313. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
You may know them from high school, from the local grocery store, or even your own neighborhood. These local teens have embarked on a new journey, one that begins at Southern Union State Community College. Visit suscc.edu/journey to see the life's journey these students have planned. We believe that you have an amazing journey ahead of you too, and Southern Union is the perfect place to begin at an affordable price close to home. Southern Union, where the journey begins.
You're watching Central High School of Clay County Volunteer Football on WAXC TV. Due to time constraints, we move forward in the broadcast.
It really doesn't look like he wants to take much of a hit.
Clock rolling, under 11.5 minutes remaining in the ball game. Meadows gives it off this time. That's going to be Feaster, a hold on the inside. This one's coming back. As you saw the flag fly.
Right now, pretty much everything the Hornets trying to do is blowing up in their face. And, you know, we can identify with them a couple of games this season. Every time you looked around, there's another flag flying. In fact, Central came in tonight averaging almost 70 yards a game in penalty yards. It's really everything, all the flags have been thrown tonight pretty much against the Beauregard Hornets.
That's going to move it back once again inside the 10. after the holding call against Beauregard. 31-9, our score. Meadows with the shotgun look. Takes the snap, drops straight back this time. Going to look in the flats, throw out there incomplete. Just a timing pattern. Intended out here to Cook, and it's out of bounds. It'll bring up a second down or third down and long.
Yeah, just trying to find seam out here on that little out route. As you mentioned, timing pattern, ball not delivered where it needed to be, and seam couldn't come up with it.
Clock stops, 11:06 remaining. Vols trying to move to 4-3 on the year. More importantly, 3-1 in region play.
Exactly.
With a date for a trip to Sylacauga coming up next Friday night. This time he'll roll out to the left. Stops. He's still limping as he throws it deep, but wow, what an arm. He'll chunk it down for Gibson. And now they're going to call. Oh, my goodness. Now, if we wave off the other one, this one ought to be waved off as well.
I think if the other one was uncatchable, this one most certainly was, but I'm not sure how they're going to come up with this.
They're going to.
They throw that on JoJo?
They'll call it on JoJo. But that one, again, did not look that catchable to me.
I think at some point you just got to let the receivers go after the football.
Coach Chris Herron not exactly applauding that call over here on the near side.
Yep, that's going to give them a first down.
Moves it out to the 25-yard line. First down and 10. Two split outs go left, two will come to the right for the Hornets. Meta showed he's got a pretty good arm there.
He did.
This time he's in trouble to backfield, spins away from one, then hit the second time. Incomplete. Colby Robinson unloads. No, check that. Lane Browning unloads on him in the backfield.
Yeah, Lane was there to get a hand on him. It looked like, I think it's Tim Henry in there. No, I'm sorry. That was
Henry spun him around, and then Browning unloaded.
Yeah, Henry and Logan Camp getting some playing time along that defensive front here in this game.
Second and 10 for the Hornets.
Right.
Wright is back in there at quarterback, hands it off.
There's a fumble.
Loose. I think the Vols
back.
may have got it. Let's see. They scramble for it at about the 38-yard line.
I think Beauregard came back up with it. If they did, it bounced far enough to get a first down.
It may have, and the official says it does.
Yeah, I believe it was Feaster that was there to get his hands on it and pull it in.
Popped away from Gibson there for just a moment, but the Vols unable to get on top of it. So that moves it out to the 37-yard line, first down and 10.
Defensive line doing a good job of getting their hands in there and going for the football. They've caused several fumbles here tonight.
Wright is back in there at quarterback. They'll go back to the run game. Left side it goes. Cutting it back is going to be Gibson. He's pulled down. Good play out there, Jalen Lyles.
Yeah, Jalen got a hand on the jersey and just wouldn't let go, and got some help from Henry and a couple others there to finish off the tackle. I still see lightning, don't I?
It's still off in the distance, for sure. Second down, about 4. Clock rolling near 10 minutes left. Handoff Feaster left side. Feaster trying to get outside. Gets the first down, then knocked out of bounds. He loses it. But it goes in the water bucket across the way.
Yeah, Flanord out there along with JoJo Staples to force him out of bounds. I tell you, you got to like Feaster at 5'10", 165 pounds. Really runs hard and don't come down on initial contact.
Very solid running back. Not going to outrun you to the corner, but he's going to turn it upfield, and good, tough running every time he gets the ball in his hands. Minifield near side. He's going to go all the way across the grain, but no, JoJo Staples has got him once. Holds on to him and brings him down. JoJo Staples would not be denied as he got loose once, and then he slams him to the turf.
Welcome to Sandlot football. If I don't get you the first time, I'm going to get you the second or the third.
You know, but how many times do you see a player who has his hands on a running back and loses him, and then just lays there. But JoJo quick back to his feet and able to pull him down. We got a flag on the far boundary over there. And Beauregard reacting as if it's against the Hornets.
I don't know what it would be unless the way it's thrown over there, it looks like somebody might have lined up offsides.
9:34 left in the ball game. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
That's against the bench.
Against Beauregard.
That's against the coach, I think, maybe. Or somebody on the bench where it was thrown.
Did he point both ways, or did he just make a mistake and point to the Volunteers first? Coach Herron wanting an explanation over on the near side. Now the official will come back over and give it to us again. Moving it back against Beauregard. Inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. And it brings up second down and a long way to go.
And I'm not sure the coaching staff across the way is satisfied with that explanation, but it's going to stand nonetheless.
Beauregard needs to reach the Volunteer 41 for a first down, so this is second and about 34 yards to go. Right, shotgun formation again, will drop back. Looking in the flats, catch is made out here. And that is going to be by Scene. He will bring it to the 36. Clock continues to roll.
Central right now, they're content to give them that underneath stuff, Tommy. They're going to get their backs, their secondary about 20 yards deep, keep everything in front of them, give them those little 8, 10-yard routes, but try to stop them from breaking anything after the catch.
Wright rolls out to the left side. Looking down the middle of the field, he's got pressure. He's going to be hit and driven down back at the 31.
And again, a lot of pressure in the backfield, but it looks like Kobe Robinson that comes up with a big tackle.
Robinson has the sack there, brings up fourth down. Beauregard's got to punt it away. Hillier to punt the football to DJ Ford. Again, his last kick was a boomer. This one, pretty much the same thing. Ford fair catch made at the 31. We'll take this time out. This is Vols football on WAXC TV.
We're selling all brand new cars below invoice. That's right. You buy a new car from us, it's below invoice. We have interest rates that are below those credit union interest rates. We even have 0% on new vehicles. And on our pre-owned selection, we have the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles that we've ever had here at Clay Automotive. So you come pick you one out, you'll love it. And come experience the new Clay way.
Miss Kitty's Country Kitchen in Hackneyville is serving up some good old-fashioned cooking. From their famous fried catfish to delicious chicken fingers, pork chops, hamburger steaks, and even prime-cut steaks, as well as sandwiches. Don't forget about their daily lunch specials for that quick, good, down-home lunch every Tuesday through Friday. Miss Kitty's Country Kitchen makes it so good, you'll think Mama's in the kitchen. So load up the family and go see Miss Kitty and Tommy for the best food at affordable prices in Hackneyville. Call 256-329-3111. Open Tuesday through Saturday from 9 a.m. till 9 p.m.
First State Bank is a community-owned bank established in 1971 with a mission to be the bank for all people in the area with a primary focus on good old-fashioned customer service. First State Bank has convenient branches located in Lineville, Ashland, and Wedowee. Since its founding, First State Bank has continued to grow and keep up with the banking industry changes in technology to give its customers the best service available, such as internet and mobile banking. First State Bank, here to make dreams come true for people just like you.
Why pay more for name brand children's, boys, juniors, and misses clothing when you can save big at Upsy Daisy Resale Boutique in Sylacauga? A great selection of names like Polo, Abercrombie, Mud Pie, and more. Upsy Daisy has maternity clothing for expecting mothers and accessories like bedding, strollers, and car seats. And they're all at affordable prices. And if you're cleaning out your closets, Upsy Daisy will even buy, consign, or offer store credit for trade-ins. See TJ, Cindy, and the rest of the staff at Upsy Daisy Resale Boutique in Sylacauga.
Harris Plumbing and Electric, just off the Ashland Square, has everything you need from the floor to the ceiling. Any project, big or small, looking to upgrade those dinosaur appliances? They have a huge warehouse of scratch and dent GE appliances that will save you thousands. You'll even have to look real hard for the scratches, and they come with factory warranties. You owe it to yourself to shop Harris Plumbing and Electric, where your dream kitchens become reality. Located just off the Ashland Square, give them a call today at 256-354-5600. Harris Plumbing and Electric is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
For over 70 years, Curley Motor Company has been serving the Lake Martin area with superior service. Curley Motor Company has quality pre-owned vehicles with down payments as low as $1,000 and flexible payment plans to fit any budget. Most vehicles come with warranties that Curley stands behind, and they even service customer vehicles. View all of Curley's inventory online at www.curleymotor.com. Curley Motor Company not only sells pre-owned vehicles, but offers much more, such as rental cars, headliner repair, and can help you with lost car titles and title work. When you buy a car from Curley Motor Company, you're not just buying a car, you're buying our name.
Timeout brought to you by Harris Plumbing and Electric. Everything for you need for your home. Go by and see them at Harris Plumbing and Electric in Ashland. First down for the Vols. Handoff to Peoples. Not a lot that time. Brings up second down and 10.
Trying to go off the right side, and Central with some young guys along that offensive front. It looks like number 90 in there. That's what it looks like.
Casey Jones in there.
Is that who it is? Mm-hmm. Okay. And a couple others new along that offensive front, giving some guys some playing time.
Jones is in there for Isaac Andrews, who could not play at the tight end spot tonight, so he gets the call in there. JoJo Staples to the near side, second and about 9. Going to see the Vols milk that clock. That time the snap with 1 second left on it. Handoff goes to Dark. Dark comes to the outside. Dark's got running room. 40, 45. JoJo Staples with a great block out here. Springs him down to the 45-yard line. Great run by Dark for another Clay Automotive first down.
And Dark that time was hit right at the line of scrimmage, Tommy, but bounced off that tackle, got to the corner, and had he been able to get up a little bit of speed, JoJo with a good block out here around the 45, had the lane cleared, but they caught him from the backside.
He had paved the way out here. And another big gain for the Volunteers, take it inside to the 43-yard line. Offense continuing to improve with each and every snap of the ball, really. Wishbone set, back behind JT Burns. He'll give it off to Dark again, left side. Dark bounces outside again. He's got 5, he's got 10, bounces off a defender inside the 30. And they'll say he steps out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Another Clay Automotive first down.
Malik Dark running on a mission right now, Tommy, and that's another young guy. Only a sophomore, 5'6", 170 pounds. Got a couple of more years in this program. A real bright spot to see him running the football like he is.
First down and 10 for the Vols at the 25-yard line. Good to see Dark get out in open field a little bit. Peoples, Jennings, and Dark in the backfield. Back behind JT Burns. Burns to Dark. Dark lowers a shoulder, takes it to the 20. That's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
I tell you what, he's out there ready just to punish somebody. Really lowers that shoulder and goes right into him. And you look over here on the near sideline, it looks like that Jalen Lyles may be done for the night. Yeah. I think they're not going to take any chances with he, maybe Flanor, and a couple others. Probably going to get the last 6.5 minutes off.
With a lead like this, and not a luxury to see some of these younger guys get a chance to run the football and get Lyles a little rest over here on the near side. JoJo Staples goes to the far right. Wishbone look back behind JT Burns. Here's Dark. Dark tripped down at about the 19-yard line that time. Brings up third and 4.
One thing on the last 3 carries from Dark, you see his vision, and you see where the play's designed to go. There's nothing there. He's so quick to the side to just walk down the line of scrimmage and find that crease.
They'll start the play clock. Under 6 minutes left in the ball game. And the play clock will wind down. You're seeing Burns do a great job of managing that clock here on 3rd and 3. Staples goes to the right side. The wishbone look as he will bobble a snap, step back, rolled back. He's in trouble. Comes to the near side, does Burns. Gets a block. Going to tuck it under, fake the run, then step out of bounds at the 21.
I tell you, that could have been a disaster that time. But J.T. Burns, good job of keeping his head about him, got the ball back, and turned a little bit of something into nothing, or out of nothing.
5:29 left in the ball game, and field goal time for the Vols. Facing 4th down and about 5. They'll put this one down at about the 27-yard line, making this a 37-yard effort for Andrews.
Not a lot of wind to speak of, but what we do have seems to be blowing right to left across the field.
From the near hash, Andrews for a 37-yard effort. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it's through there. Wow.
Got under that one a little bit.
He did, but still strong enough to hit it from 37 yards out. The Vols have a new high point total for a game at 34 points tonight.
He's out there, Brady, wanting everybody to high-five him, but he's protecting that left shoulder.
That's right.
They know better to hit him there.
He's doing it all with the right hand, isn't he? Big kick right there, takes it to a 25-point lead.
Yeah, he didn't get near all of that one, but he got enough of it. It went a little bit high that time, but he got it through there.
34-9, the lead now with 5:24 left in the ball game. Vols to kick it off, going to be Jalen Lyles. He will go back on the field for this.
Yeah, he's going to wear that leg out again.
Talladega Ford kickoff. Of course, you can check them out on the web, TalladagaFord.com. Somebody said, didn't know how this homecoming would end. I believe it's a happy homecoming for the Vols.
Yeah, they played a real good ball game here tonight.
Lyles to kick it off. High floating kick up to take it. That's Gibson. Gibson 20-25. He's lightning in a bottles. He comes out across the 35, out to about the 37, maybe 38-yard line.
Tell you, they've got some guys that, with the ball in their hand, they can be dangerous. They just take your breath sometimes. But again, it goes back to some of the faith that Central suffered early in the year. Turnovers and penalties, mental mistakes at the wrong time really cost them some drives.
You know, and let's give credit where credit is due. We've always said, the defense carried. I think the offense has carried this team tonight. This offense has looked really well.
They have.
Wright takes it, gives it off. Bounces off one defender across the 40 to about the 42-yard line. New running back in the game. I believe that was number 22. And that's Callaway on that carry. He'll pick up about 4. But the clock rolling. 5 minutes remaining. Wright gives it off. Here comes to the near side. Another new running back in the game. Cuts it up. Midfield into Vols territory to the 48-yard line.
Number 4.
Goes Surratt on that carry.
Surratt. He's only a sophomore. I tell you, this is not a football team that you'd want to play 2 or 3 times a year. They've got a lot of talent coming up. They're well coached. They're a disciplined football team. Again, the breaks just haven't gone their way.
And the offensive attack is really, really neat to watch. You see these guys, they get out there, they again plant that foot and turn it upfield. Catch out in the flats is made, breaking one tackle, but not the second. Whitehead on the stop. Stops him short of the first down by about a yard.
Eric Whitehead's really stepped up the last couple of games back there at safety, giving help to DJ Ford. He's 5'7", like 155 pounds, but again, one of those that's not afraid to get up there and play physical with you.
Second and short, 4 minutes, 15 seconds left. Wright comes to the near side, cuts it up. Good gain by Wright. He's got the first down and a whole lot more, taking it to about the 31-yard line.
And you realize why they came in 3-0 tonight in region play. You talk about I like the way they run their offense. There's a lot of movement in it and a lot of opportunity for big plays. And when you've got talent like they have, I think this offense fits their personnel perfectly.
It does. You stretch out the defense and then try to find a gap and take it the distance. Fortunately, not for the Vols. They've been covering those gaps pretty well. Hands off on the near side and to about the 26-yard line. Again, that is Surratt on that carry.
Sometimes an offense like this can really exploit a defense when they're too aggressive. You know, we talk all the time about how disciplined Central's defense is week in and week out, and you know, you see why it pays off tonight. They stay at home. They very seldom let anything get behind them, and really shut down a powerful attack.
New quarterback in the ball game now. That is Caleb Cook, freshman. In there in shotgun formation. He'll take the snap, hand it off on the right side. And that's Callaway inside the 20 to about the 18.
Yeah, Callaway again. And they're getting a lot of fresh guys in there. And looks like Central is as well. As again, number 90 Jones is in there, defensive end. And looks like number 53, that's going to be Browning coming back in. Now he checks back out.
Hands it off over here. That's Callaway. Good play in there. Browning on the stop. Casey Jones in there as well. And Browning a little slow getting up after that one. He may have to check out, and he will. Over here on the near side, he's going to try to go one more play. But clock now with 2:40 left in it. Left side. Floats it in the end zone. Coverage is there, and it's picked off by Whitehead. Did he get the feed down? Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Great catch by Whitehead for the INT, and it's Volunteer football at the 20-yard line.
Tell you, great concentration. Knew where he was at. Went up, secured the football, and made sure he came down with his feet in bounds, and it just kills that drive for Beauregard and gives Central the ball back.
First down and 10 for the Volunteers. 2:27 remaining. Very big region win tonight, folks. This, if the Vols can continue to stay hot over the next couple of weeks, this could easily put them in that second position and host the first round of the 5A playoff.
Well, we don't know how Tallis is coming out. We do. Earlier we knew that Sylacauga trailed Shelby County 7-0.
Shelby came back, I think. Sylacauga came back. Handoff goes to Peoples right side. Peoples running over defenders out to the 35-yard line.
Wow, picks up 14 yards just right up the gut. A lot of second effort on that carry.
But the region race shaping up, folks. Vols.
Regardless of how Tallahassee comes out, win or lose tonight, they're still going to be at the top. Central is going to be in second place by virtue of their win, the head-to-head game with Beauregard here tonight.
And a win next week could solidify that second spot. Wishbone look back behind J.T. Burns. It's first down and 10 yards to go. Peoples, right side, churning those legs to the 40-yard line.
Well, let me throw something at you. Just sitting here thinking, if Beauregard beats Tallahassee, where does that throw it? You got Beauregard beating Tallahassee head up, Tallahassee beating Central head up, and Central beating Beauregard head up.
You get a three-way tie there for first, and then you've got to resort back to head-to-head, which that doesn't help you. Then you go into the non-region opponents, I believe is the way it would go.
And their rankings or classification?
Yeah, it's basically your non-region, how you did in non-region play, the way I understand it. So
it could
sort down into that.
Yeah, it could that.
That Tallahassee Beauregard game next week will be a good one. Handoff left side, slipping down, tried to get back up, did dark. And we dodged the raindrops tonight.
For right now, we may not make it to the truck, but we have so far.
A minute remaining in the ball game. 34-9.
Yeah, I promise
you. Command.
A Beauregard win next Friday night really throws this region. Either way, Central they've done what they had to do to try to control their destiny. They came out here with a win tonight. They got to do the same thing next Friday night over at Sylacauga, and they got no control over how the rest of it comes out.
That's right. An impressive win tonight. I would have said that if the final score was 10-9 as we ended the first half, but to come away with this win by 25 has been very impressive tonight.
Well, the impressive and pleasant part about it, we knew the defense, what they played like all year. Best this offense has looked this year, the most diverse. They've really spread things out. They've mixed it up. A lot of guys touching the football tonight, and that's encouraging to see.
4th down, about 3 yards to go, but they don't have to snap it again. As the Volunteers grab a huge win tonight over Beauregard. Final score, Volunteers 34, Hornets 9. We'll take this timeout, come back with the Southern Union State Community College postgame show. It comes your way next, right here on WAXC TV.
Looking for a reliable mid to late model vehicle at an affordable price? Hallman Automotive of Lineville can help you with several lending options to get you the best rates with low payments on cars, trucks, and SUVs. Credit problems? No worries. Hallman can get you financed. Hallman also has Graceland portable buildings and many options with financing available and no credit check. Need work done? Count on Hallman Automotive and Transmission. Certified ASC technicians with 25 years experience in business. Alignments, brakes, transmissions, tires, and much more. Count on Hallman Automotive for all your auto needs. A hometown business with hometown people you can deal with.
At Cabinets Direct, we strive to provide top quality products along with professional and courteous service. As a family-owned and operated company, we have over 40 years of combined experience in cabinetry sales and installation. We offer a wide range of cabinetry with fully customizable options. We also use only locally made products, keeping our money in our community. For more information, give us a call or visit our showroom. Cabinets Direct.
There's more than one way to get professional lawn care. Do it yourself, like this homeowner, with whatever this is. Pros use reliable, powerful Gravely equipment. This homeowner gets by with something else. Gravely delivers the high performance and quality professionals stake their reputation on. Gravely outpowers, outlasts, outperforms. Get what the pros use.
Get Gravely lawn equipment and more at Abernathy Farm Supply in Alexander City.
Lake Martin Vein and Laser Center specializes in all things vein and laser oriented. Our physicians treat varicose veins and spider veins. We also utilize laser technology for things such as hair removal, tattoo removal, laser skin tightening, and laser facial peels. Wouldn't you like to see those unsightly varicose veins or spider veins disappear? Remove that dark, unwanted hair or eliminate fine lines and wrinkles. Most procedures are done in 15-minute sessions. Visit our website at lakemartinvein.com or call our office today at 256-212-9300.
Tallapoosa Ford on Highway 280 in Alex City has delivered new Fords for 35 years. Need fuel efficiency with style? See the best selection of 13 Ford Fusions delivering 38 mpg in a new stylish package. Check out the Hybrid C Max crossover now on the lot, offering roomy comfort with an amazing 47 mpg rating highway and city.
Hello, this is Jeff Smith with Tallapoosa Ford. I'd like to welcome you to our dealership and experience our low-pressure sales. With non-commissioned salespeople, our sales force is here to serve you.
Visit Tallapoosa Ford, Highway 280, Alex City. If we don't have it, we'll get it, guaranteed.
In a world that's ever-changing, you have to be sure that your choices are the right choices. At Central Alabama Community College, you'll know you made the best choice. We understand that you need the best educational opportunities. Whether choosing a technical degree program, taking courses to transfer to a four-year college or university, or being a part of our national championship winning traditions, Central Alabama will provide you with courses and degree programs in tune with today's workplace. Get a sharper focus on your life by choosing one of our 3 convenient locations: Alex City, Childersburg, and Talladega. Central Alabama Community College. Central to you. Central to your success.
Welcome back, Southern Union State Community College post-game wrap-up. Tommy Wood along with Jeff Colburn as we again wind things up. A victorious Volunteer Stadium here at homecoming tonight, 34-9. The Vols get a 25-point win, and Jeff, it's just as impressive as it sounds.
Really is, Tommy. This was a ball game, 10-9 at the half when they went into the dressing room. Central comes out, takes the opening possession, drives at 81 yards, eats up 5 minutes off the clock in 2 successive drives later. They put 21 points on the board in that third period and really put this game away. And again, we talk about the offense. JT Burns played well tonight, made no mistakes, gave his team every opportunity to win the game, threw the ball well. DJ Ford caught the ball well. The backs, talk about Peoples, Malik Dark, Marcus Heflin. JoJo Staples, we finally get to see him put the ball in his hands for the big touchdown. Just a lot of things offensively have really stepped up and improved over the last week to 2 weeks for this Volunteer football team.
Very solid win, all areas of the game. Special teams played well. You've got defense playing well, offense as well. Again, a great performance by this Volunteer team tonight to get this win by a final score of 34-9. Southern Union State Community College, you can start there and pretty much go anywhere. Proud sponsors of our postgame wrap-up. When we come back, we'll name our Young's Drugstore Player of the Game. It comes your way next right here on Vols Football on WAXC TV.
Young's Drugstore has proudly served the citizens of Lineville and the surrounding areas for more than 50 years, providing fast, friendly service. At Young's Drugstore, you're more than just a number, which is why we strive to always greet you with a warm hello and friendly smile. Young's Drugstore offers a convenient drive-through window, prescription compounding, vaccination services, and after-hours emergency availability to better serve you. Young's Drugstore now even has the convenience of viewing and refilling your prescriptions online at youngsdrugstorellc.com. Young's Drugstore, located on Highway 9 in Lineville, 256-396-5632.
For top quality sales and top quality service to back it up, look no further than Chainsaw Sales and Service on Highway 9 in Goodwater. Get the best names in chainsaws, trimmers, and mowers.
Steel.
A leading brand in chainsaws and lawn equipment.
Hustler.
The top-selling zero-turn lawnmower. At Chainsaw Sales and Service, you not only get the best product available, you can count on Jackie and his staff to provide the best service around for all your small engine needs, from parts to service. Contact Chainsaw Sales and Service at 256-839-6607.
What a great tradition, serving Clay, Tallapoosa, and surrounding counties for decades. Not just a great store for plumbing supplies and service, but a showroom and salespeople to help you with decisions on brand name Delta faucets and custom shower system. Make sure you pick up the heavy-duty and well-insulated K2 coolers. Southern Pipe and Supplies, located on Dadeville Road in Alexander City. Call 256-234-4235.
Depot Computer, located next to Depot Gun and Pawn on Highway 280 in Alexander City, is now selling and servicing cell phones, iPads, and tablets. Depot Computer also sells and services computers, laptop, and desktop accessories, virus protection. Get them cleaned up now. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Depot Computer, located next to Depot Gun and Pawn on Highway 280 in Alexander City.
Are you sure we should take this billboard down?
People find out State Farm does car loans as well as they do insurance. Our bank is through.
Good point. Grab an edge.
Look, there's two guys on the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign.
No, for real, there's two dudes on the State Farm
Borrow Better banking sign.
Gentlemen, please get down from the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign. Phil, get the hose.
Okay, he's getting the hose.
All right, let's go.
Want to borrow better? Contact State Farm agent Mike Coleman about a car loan that can save you hundreds.
You may know them from high school, from the local grocery store, or even your own neighborhood. These local teens have embarked on a new journey, one that begins at Southern Union State Community College. Visit suscc.edu/journey to see the life's journey these students have planned. We believe that you have an amazing journey ahead of you too, and Southern Union is the perfect place to begin at an affordable price close to home. Southern Union, where the journey begins.
Welcome back. Southern Union State Community College post-game wrap-up. You see the players meeting out there at midfield following this game to, again, share a word with each other. And a big win tonight for this Volunteer team. And, Jeff, we always go into this final segment with a lot of names popping up as we start trying to come up with our Young's Drugstore Player of the Game. And tonight, again, there's no exception. I think we had a couple of guys. You talked about J.T. Burns, the way he played the football game tonight. Guys on that defensive front played well. But I think tonight it's the guy that really you see celebrating more people getting involved with the offense, and that is Jalen Lyles. I think that he has got to be our Young's Drugstore Player of the Game.
Well, Jalen had 2 touchdowns tonight, Tommy, and I don't know how many yards he had, but what really impressed me with Jalen was his leadership, number one, in the huddle, being vocal, taking on that senior leadership, but always – when he wasn't carrying the ball, he was always lead blocking, out there paving the way for somebody else, defensively coming up and playing unselfish and handling the kickoff duties. How important was that? They never had a good return all night, and Jalen filling in for the injured Isaac Andrews. It goes back to like Kobe Robinson did last week, playing both the offensive, defensive lines. These kids, they put it all on the line. Wherever you ask them to go, whatever you ask them to do, they're going to do it. Jalen Lyles just stepped up and filled a lot of gaps tonight.
He really did. So he is our Young's Drugstore Player of the Game.
And that is Jalen Lyles again after the 34-9 win. Doesn't get any easier next week. A trip to Sylacauga as the Aggies await the Volunteers. A chance for the Volunteers to continue to move up those region standings and solidify that spot in the playoffs. Headed to the postseason, we're just trying to find out exactly where we're going to finish out the year. But the Vols with a 34-9 win tonight over the Beauregard Hornets. And again, we will see you next week right here on WAXC TV. For Jeff Coburn, I'm Tommy Wood. We'll see you next time on Vols Football.